You're listening to Robert Kelly's
You Know What, Dude?
On the Riotcast.
Okay, here we go, dudes. Intro for the show, Lester Bangs. This was a fun one. We had a couple new guys on that have never been on the podcast I'm very excited that they got to come down. Chris Lamberth is a friend of Paul Verzi. I met him on the way to a gig. Really cool guy, funny guy. He came on. A guy I've been trying to get on for a while, but he's been so fucking hot and busy. Andrew Schulz, very funny comedian, a great actor. I actually filmed Bronx Warrants, the pilot we did last summer. He was one of the main guys in it, and he was great. So it was good to have him on. We had Dan Soder, Joe List, Chris Scopo, the intern, not Kelly, and myself. This was a good one. Real funny. It was good to have some fresh blood on there, and so enjoy this podcast, Lester Bangs. I want to thank all you son of a bitches who have donated. You know who you are. Well, we announced you on the show this week, so thank you so much for doing that. All that money goes back into the podcast. We have huge news coming for Riotcast in the next week, so stay tuned. Big news. We have great shows coming up. We're adding new shows to the network. All good things. That's it, man. Thanks for supporting our sponsors, and keep clicking those links. Keep buying shit with the codes, and everything's gonna be all right. All right. So you enjoy this. Sit back in your cube, your truck, your fucking minivan while you're waiting to alternate side park in New York City, wherever the fuck you are, and enjoy this 2-hour podcast that we have presented you at the YKWD Dude podcast for free. So enjoy, fucker.
Hey, gang. This is Colin Quinn.
This is Jim Norton.
This is Dennis Leary.
This is Opie from a lot of things.
This is Bert Kreischer. Stan Cook, and you are listening to Robert Kelly's You Know What, Dude?
You know what, dude?
You know what, dude?
Ippy bippy baya, ippy bippy boo. Dippy dippy dia, yabba dabba doo.
Dude!
This is Robert Kelly's You Know What, Dude?
You know what, dude?
You don't have bad hair.
I don't think I have bad hair. I don't think I have great hair.
Like, you got good hair.
Yeah, no, I think I have decent hair. I'm going to have hair.
Good hair.
Yeah, you got decent hair.
I'm going to have hair the rest of my life, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how your hairline's always been?
Yeah.
I've never heard white people talk about hair this much.
We love
fun.
hair.
It's fun.
This is very.
You just let everybody know that you're black.
Starts to go.
Yeah, just gave it away.
You just gave it away.
This is a very gay conversation.
I think it's.
But I like it.
This is what happens when your hair leaves you. And
I think we're three guys that are pretty in touch with our feminine side.
Yeah, very.
Very sensitive guys.
Do we have to redo that, Chris?
How you doing, Chris? You all right? Poor
got
Chris.
That big old butt hanging.
There.
Look at that big old butt just hanging out over the chair.
What's that?
Do you have any food?
Do we have food?
Starving.
Well, you got to eat before you come on. There's no eating in the studio.
I like the thought that Joe that you just have a barbecue
What?
set up.
Meatball sub last week.
The Condor is in the building now. He's right now. There's no eating.
But Joe does his ribs.
Sandwich last week. Remember you spilled it on the floor and
There's no. Hey, can I get a Coke? Are they little baby Cokes?
Yeah.
Can I grab one?
Yeah.
Do they have a Coke Zero? No. You know what we can do? Can you do me a favor? See, Schulz. See this thing right here, this mic?
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck the Ustream. Fuck it.
Right in its face.
I don't want it. I just want to do a regular podcast.
Can I take this off right here and just go like that?
Andrew doesn't do anything if it's not on camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, you can. Oh, no. Put that back on. We need that. Where'd the clamps go that were... I'm so fucking mad at Louis J.
I'm
Gomez.
so mad at Louis J.
Do they have diet?
I'm so
Guys.
and she's so cold.
Do they have diet or Coke Zero?
No.
There's no Coke Zero.
No.
Chris, did you get Coke Zero? Chris, did you get the Coke Zeros?
No, I was going to the store. You said, don't worry about it.
I said, don't what?
Give me a slice of pizza.
You said, don't worry about it. You said, take the waters.
You said, I
God,
thought.
we're gonna have it out with you
You know
today.
you're a stuttering fucking.
Listen, fuck the YouTube.
That's Goodfellas. I don't
Put
really
it
feel that way
down.
about you.
Let it lie. Let it lie
Just
right
get
there. Just sit down. All right, guys, how you doing?
Good.
Turn your headphones down. I had some complaints about people being low, but here's the thing. I can't teach you fucks how to talk into a microphone, and some people that come on the show don't know that you have to eat the microphone, even if you tell them to eat the microphone. It's a hard thing to do to talk to people all around, huh?
Name names.
Well, you got to eat the microphones, guys. That's all. And turn your shit down yourself. And it was this guy's asshole fucking system, too. Some guy, dude, you're loud and I can't hear anybody else. Yeah, well, fucking, your headphones are broken, ass face.
Yeah.
Or you're listening in mono.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you.
Find a new show, Joker.
Anyways.
You showed him, Joe.
Fuck.
You all right?
Am I all right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm all right.
I am all right. You ain't all right.
You keep going with this.
Well, can I tell you? I met a fan. I met a great fan in Grand Rapids, and he said a huge fan of my Goodfellas references. Yeah, he's like, people don't laugh, they don't get it. But he's like, but I'm at home. He's like, I love him.
You know Goodfellas to the point that it's not fun to play along with you.
I think I could type the script with under 50 mistakes.
You really think you could do that?
The Forrest Gump I could realistically, I could type out Forrest Gump with less than 100. Goodfellas probably 200 because there's so many fucks that you'd miss fucks and shit.
One of the worst parts of being friends with Joe List is having
face.
Well, yeah, that forehead
And his mouth.
The second one is
we have to get
guys. Face is fucking forehead and mouth. All right.
I don't think it is.
You could have just said face. We get it.
First of all, we have to get mini Cokes just so he can drink them.
The mouth's the same size, you jerk.
Yeah, jerk off. Go ahead. Your favorite thing about Joe?
Trying to quote movies around Joe is just impossible.
Yeah.
Because they'll give you the real line, the tone it was set in. You can't even just have fun with it.
So I'm like a shitty dad where like Soder gets like a double in T-ball and I'm like, you should have fucking homered.
Yeah.
Like he'll be like, bring me a water, Spider, and I'm like, it's fucking ugh.
Spider?
It's Spider, bring me a water, you jerk.
So
and
you-
then Soder just gets sad. Soder gets sad. and-
I'll have like a great one from The Big Lebowski and then be like, it's actually this, and I'll say the line correct. That's what it was. Forrest Gump. I was like, I'm sorry I got into a fist fight in the middle of your Black Panther party.
Yeah.
And then you said it the actual way.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I'm not a stats guy either.
There's no
though.
fist fight.
I hate that shit. I used to hang around with Jay Moore and Matt Frost,
Yeah.
and they're fucking just sports stats. Who was the guy who hit the home run in 1962? Dirt show gives a fuck.
I had a nice sports fail with Andrew Schulz downstairs. We're talking about the Nuggets, and I called JaVale McGee, Javon McGee.
Yeah.
All right, so let's check it out.
It's a tough one.
Let's go around.
Close. It was close. We were just getting into why, but it's all good.
All right, listen, here we go. Well, let's introduce everybody before. We've been talking for... I hit the mics back a long time ago. There's around fucking 8 minutes of bull, and then now we're going to get into it. So let's go around the room and introduce ourselves. Bang.
Chris Lamberth.
Okay, so no fucking fuck Ustream. There's no Ustream this week because number one, there's not fast enough internet. Number two, there is fast enough internet, but Noam can't hook it up. The Condor is in the building.
Okay.
I'm Chris Lamberth.
And he's black.
I'm black.
He is. He doesn't sound black.
No, he's like Uncle Phil Black.
What the fuck is that?
Like because I'm educated.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So it's got to be.
Why does it?
I get it.
What do you mean? How did we know you're educated?
I don't know. I guess because I'm not urban.
Because you know how to fucking put the new iOS fucking device.
Oh, I don't. I would
put your headphones on so you don't talk over people, Andrew. That's.
I wasn't saying you're educated. It was the hue.
Oh, the hue.
Yeah, you're not dark. Skin.
Well, I mean, from where I am now, like when I used to pick up the phone when I was a kid, they used to think I was my mom. So I think
you sound black now.
You
sound like Best Buy. Black.
No, but I was saying like
I used to work at Best Buy.
You sound Best Buy. You sound like the manager at. Hey, do you guys have headphones for? Yes, we do.
Sure, we do.
Let me ask you some more questions from Best Buy.
Just helping white people.
Where do you guys have the iPad Mini?
Sure, we have that. What color do you need?
Black.
We got charcoal black.
We got Andrew Schulz over here. Very funny comedian and a great actor.
Thanks, man.
Also, I actually did Bronx Warrants with him last year. Really fucking killed it in the room. We'll talk about that later.
Cool.
Auditioning for that part. I actually already got the part, so then I asked if I could audition just to be on that side. I've never been on that side of it when you get to see, I've never been on that side. It was so interesting to see. And this guy walks in, and I'm like, oh, shit. Fucking comic. Oof. He's going to fucking take a hot one. They had some Broadway actors coming in, and they're fucking nailed. And then there's guys that you see on TV, and they fucking suck. They fucking blow. There was a guy from The Wire that delivered his line. Hang on. Fucking who? What are you, a bunch of owls?
I'm a huge Wire. I love The Wire.
He was the fat guy. Remember the really fat detective?
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Oh, he comes in, and I'm like, oh, my God. And he delivers he made a choice that was just silly. He just fucking delivered his line to the window. And we're all looking like, dude, we're over here, and we're over here. Like, we can't even see what he's doing. And then he turns. It was some weird shit. But Schultz walks in. I'm like, oh, boy. He fucking just nails it. I mean, nails it.
Did he nail it?
Dude, when he was done, I went, dude. I go, that's the fucking guy. Like, when somebody's so good, you're happy. You're like, oh, good, we don't have to fucking do this anymore.
I just like the thought of you asking them to be on that side of the audition process and then overstepping your boundaries after Schultz's audition. You're like, dude, you got the role, dude. And they're like, Bobby, we didn't say you could say that at all. You don't have any of that authority.
I thought you were fucking with me. You were very complimentary afterwards.
Yeah.
And, that's the first acting I've ever done.
Right.
So
Well, let's not. You've had a lot of girlfriends.
Okay, true. They were usually the ones
acting. With the fucking acting. I love you. I love you too.
It was a good uncle joke.
Nothing. No, I'm not cheating on you. No, that wasn't a molestation joke. You fucking. That was a fucking. We all lie to our girlfriends joke.
He's saying it was the quality of your uncle.
Nice. All right, go ahead.
Like
Right. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Joe.
No, but thank you, Joe.
No, but thank you, Joe.
All right, go ahead. You got a fucking reference for that? No, but thank you.
I'm just waiting for Soder's introduction. I get excited for it.
So, anyways, he fucking killed it. But Dan Soda,
hello.
Monster Voice.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Nothing. That was really lackluster. I was more interested in Schultz's
story. Trust me, I work this out. I don't know if you notice every week. I kind of take care of it. We get back to what we have to get back to. Hey, and we got Joe List, a.k.a. The Truth.
Oh, thanks.
And then we got
going to be a real zing.
We got fucking. Did you? We got Kelly Festuca, a.k.a. Chris, Bubble Butt, fucking Scopa.
Yes. Similar bodies.
Yeah. No, dude.
Yeah.
No, Chris has got way more body.
I got a photo after. I noticed he took his shirt off. We pull up to the Stress Factory this weekend. First of all, he came out to the Stress Factory with me and Gomez, and he came out Friday night too with me and Michelle Wolf.
Oh, I love Michelle Wolf.
And yeah, she's great. She's cool. He takes his shirt off in the parking lot. I didn't know he was like a regular sized midget. He has a midget body.
Bobby, tonight at the club, can I sell t-shirts?
He's got this little fat little bubble ass, a midget ass.
He has it's a big man's ass.
It's it's literally a grown man's ass, but it's a midget. Can you stand up for a second?
Proportionately, yeah.
Stand up for a second. You can leave the headphones on. They stretch. Turn around.
That is a butt.
Just turn around. Turn around. Show us that ass. Now turn. Keep turning. Now look it. You
Pull
see?
the jeans in
that's
tight.
a midget ass.
Yeah.
That's a fucking midget ass. Because his waist is really thin.
I would only disagree by saying
to me.
It had to be more.
This way. Yeah.
It need to be more splayed on the side to be a true midget ass.
Look, it's not a fucking true midget ass, but that's a midget ass. Pick up the back shirt a little bit. I want to show you. This is my favorite part. Okay, pick it up. That patch of hair. I almost threw up.
You don't have that?
No, I don't have that. You have that?
I shave it when I go to the beach or something like that.
You should fucking shave it when you take your shirt off in a parking lot in front of me.
Why is he taking his shirt off in the parking lot?
I was just changing.
Because that's what I made him do.
You want to open for me?
You want
take off your fucking shirt.
Let me see your butt.
When we get to the parking lot, you take that off, right?
I want to see that juicy tushy ears.
You better have grown out that back hair.
Take a lap around the car with your shirt off.
These black girls were all these chicks after. I got a picture. It's on the Twitter and the Facebook. These black girls wanted his ass so much. They came back twice.
Wow.
They came back again just to touch his fat ass.
Every show.
It's fucking nuts. They love his fat ass.
Then Bobby's like, dude, touch his ass, dude. It's awesome.
You know what's best is I can tell he took over the Twitter account.
Why?
Because it's so direct. Kelly was like
serial killer.
Yeah, like Kelly's was like,
Hey, everybody, look at these sweet, fun photos we got.
Chris is like, Bobby with fans.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, more Bobby with fans. And you're like, this is creepy as shit.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy. And you got to be very specific when you tell them something. Yeah, tweet out those photos. Just 19 photos.
Yeah.
Space them out, fuckface.
I didn't tweet those out.
Huh?
Kelly did.
She did?
I put it in the Dropbox, and then Kelly uploaded them.
What is it called?
The Dropbox.
Oh, I like the little thing you did with the finger.
Dropbox.
I like it. Your hair is perfect again.
Always is.
Ugh. He goes up on Friday night, and we get him a 5-minute spot. He fucking kills it, too. I thought he was going to stink. You know what I mean? Because he hangs out with Kelly.
Yeah.
But he fucking goes up and he talks about his fat ass and Ev. Like I'm like, Jesus Christ, you talked about what I wanted you to fucking talk about.
Yeah.
And he went up, did this whole thing about his fucking midget ass.
Fucking Schulz pretty much made me do that because he made fun of my ass so much when I drove him to Levity that I had to get a bit about it.
15 minutes. I'll just talk about his ass in the beginning. It was just because everybody knew it and nobody was talking about it. And all I was like, did you see his ass? And the whole audience just, yeah! I'm jealous! Girls were screaming and shit.
He's got a big fucking ass, and you want to touch it.
King Magazine.
I want to punch it. What is it?
King Magazine ass. That's like
his
a
legs should be spread
magazine
like that.
for black dudes. Like, well, it's not really for black dudes, but it's got black chicks with fat asses on.
It really is like a lowrider.
Yeah.
Like he should be on a fucking lowrider on the front cover with
Dropping
his big butt.
Definitely.
Twerking for
Thong, just looking back at it, like looking over his shoulder at his own ass. Just,
Yeah, he should be on a custom fucking chopper.
him and Ro have those fucking auto body.
I want to be on the chopper in the front. You get in the back.
They have fucking sports car model bodies.
Fucking Louis J. Gomez is suspended from the show for 3 weeks.
For what?
Oh no.
Because he's a fucking... Look, you know what he is? I have to compare him. It's like having a pet monkey. You know, it's like, oh my God, it's awesome. You teach him how to fucking sign and he knows how to talk. I'm hungry. You're like this. And then all of a sudden he's ripping your nose off. It's like you forget that it's a pet monkey. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This fucking... Yeah, this chimp. This fucking chimp. This habitual line stepper. First of all... I tell him I can't, we call him up. Hey, we're doing a show Tuesday. We do the show every week. It's my fucking show. Therefore, we do it when it's convenient for me. And 5 o'clock, I try to make it convenient for everybody. Like at a certain time where it's not going to step on people's shows, where they don't have to wake up and fucking, lose sleep. You come in, nice time. And it's good for me, number one.
Your show.
Number one, first me and my family, and then everybody else. But I try to work with you assholes. And, I've worked with him 2 weeks in a row. We made the show earlier for him. And then he calls me when he was away, and I go, he goes, oh, man, I'm not coming back till Wednesday. Can you do a show Wednesday? I go, dude, no. We're doing the show Tuesday. But he goes, I really would love to do the show. I call him. I go, you know what? We did the show last week, and it got fucked up. We're still looking for it. But the show shut the fuck off 2.5 hours in. I lost it. It was a great episode.
Yeah.
But I don't know where the fuck it is. I'm having Sprance on it. We're trying to find it, but we don't know where the fuck it is, okay?
That was all the evidence that Joe had against Bill Dawes' sexual aggression.
All of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That was a fun one.
I know. It was a fun one. I'm trying to find it.
I just wanted to provoke Joe to make you sad.
Don't-
Because I knew
why-
Joe was going to get
why did
real
I
and
get-
make it sad.
Why did I get yelled at? I was just saying it was a fun one.
I didn't get yelled. I didn't yell. I just said
You put your hand up. You gave me a stop sign. What the fuck?
But it was. It was.
I was like, I couldn't remember the episode, and I was like, oh right, that's fun. And
no,
you're
it
like, fucking stop.
No, because I didn't want you to get
Bobby
fucking
time.
sad.
I'm not sad. I'm just.
I didn't want. I wanted to before you fucking spiraled out of control again.
All right, you look
where
like
you, where you want to end the episode. All right, that's it.
You look like a backup singer.
That was a nice visual.
Thanks for save that for the creek.
I like
in the
that.
cave.
I like that he waited for the payoff.
Well,
I like that he held it up there.
It was sort of a physical bit.
So we lost. we lost the episode. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do another episode Wednesday." So I go, Lewis, we're doing the show Wednesday. I can't do it. What? You said you fucking wanted me to do a show. I won't be back. I'm like, you said you're gonna be back at 5:30. I won't be back till 7. I go, what do you mean 7? How the fuck do you go from 5:30 to 7?
Yeah.
And he's lying.
Yeah.
I caught him in a fucking lie. He goes, I'll be back at 6. I'm like, how the you motherfucker, why we're grown men. We're not savages. You don't need to lie. Just tell me you don't want to do it or fuck you. Then he goes, I have a spot. I go, what the fuck spot?
6?
What spot do you have? He goes, LOL. I'm like, you're gonna do a spot. Have you been to LOL?
Oh yeah.
Laugh out loud is
Yeah.
LOL. That's the name of the fucking. That put a lot of effort into that fucking name. And then I'm like, you know what? Go fuck yourself, you motherfucker. You tell me to do a show on Wednesday. I get a show on Wednesday, and now you tell me to go fuck yourself because you're gonna do a fucking 8-minute spot in front of 14 fucking tourists and 3 comics at your stupid club. All right, fuck you. Then this Tuesday, I'm like, whatever, fuck it. I do the show. It's a great show. Then he goes, this Tuesday, Chris calls him. I can't do the show at 5. Can Bobby move it till 3? You mother... No! He's literally treating me the way he treats everybody else. On his podcast, Tinkle, Vic... The fuck, everybody he fucking knows, he gets people with his charm, his monkey charm, to fucking get you.
His chimp in human clothes charm.
Yes! To get,
it's like when you put a chimp in a sailor outfit, and you're like, that's the cutest thing ever.
A chimp with a bow tie, and he puts on a sports jacket and a Yankees hat.
Throws his shit right in your face.
And then he fucking, then he starts tweeting. He starts getting the fans, like, tweeting against us. Like... You should without Lewis, the show's gonna fucking fall apart.
Actually, no, the show will be, you can discern who's talking, and most of the time it won't be as racist as it would.
Or gay. Won't be as gay.
Or gay.
Yeah. Not that gay's bad.
There's nothing
but it's going to be
Not
less.
that racist is bad.
Not that racist is bad. That's dead. Joe, I love.
Oh, great.
Lewis, So and then he gets all these people. He says it like this, though. He tweets it like this. Robert Kelly won't move the show back 2 hours. I really want to do the YKWD, but Robert Kelly won't move the show back 2 hours so I can go on it. So now people look. So he's basically saying I'm an asshole, and I'm doing it intentionally. I'm not. I have a family, you fuck. 5 o'clock works for me, you idiot. That's. What about my wife and kid that I got to get the fuck home to? You know, like I'm really stepping out of the way to fuck you, Lewis. That's what I'm doing. Really, to promote you, bring you on my shows, fucking get you on my podcast, tell everybody how fucking great you are, put your stupid fucking hammer fisting on the Riotcast network.
Everything.
Give you a fucking studio.
And how does he thank you?
By fucking getting the fans against
Ripping your nose off.
But there must have been a larger percentage of fans that were thrilled with you.
Look, look, absolutely, you're right. People, this is the thing: is he doesn't
squealing with joy.
It's a heroic move.
Well, I told him, I go, you're off the fucking show. 3 weeks suspension.
Which he loves. He probably bathes in that.
What do you mean?
Because that means he's a real ass dude.
Yeah, I am a line stepper.
You know what, Bobby? I shook the system, and Bobby kicked me off the show.
He only has one way to get back on. I told him this today. I go, if you vine 6 acts of random kindness, that's the only way you can get back on next week.
That's really funny.
6 acts of random kindness. I want it vined for everybody to see, and it has to be from him. Random he has to, whatever it is, helping an old lady cross the street, giving a.
She's just going to think she's getting mugged if Lewis
so
tries
funny
that.
from Lewis, especially.
He is.
He's got a great bit about that.
Who?
Lewis.
He does?
He's got a good bit. He's got a decent bit about it.
What is it?
About buying the guy's coffee, right?
Yeah, he tries to buy a guy's coffee. I don't really remember it, but it's trying to pay it forward, do a kind thing, and then the guy's like, no, and he's like, I'm buying your fucking coffee, and he ends up getting in a fight with him.
Yeah.
I don't know how the bit goes. Find out in 3 weeks, folks. I think I remember it being good. Hey, Bobby, are you on a fucking downslide? You're drinking a Coke? You're opening pills? What the fuck? Is something going on here?
I gotta. I'll tell you what's
Jesus.
happening.
I'm
a
worried.
little fucking worried myself. You know, I always have heartburn.
You look like Lester Bangs over there.
Jesus Christ. Andrew's
Lester
laugh.
Bangs?
Andrew's laugh is fucking literally. I know I'm going to get complained. It's literally hurting my ears.
Is it too loud?
Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
God,
man.
you got the loudest.
First of all, I was like, Soder's going to bail me out on this one. I'll get at least a noise from Soder, and it'll get me out of this.
Oh, it's like
Nothing.
people can't wait to not laugh.
Zero.
Wait, but who's Lester Bangs?
That doesn't matter.
Honest, I didn't know.
Who is,
I have
anybody
no
know?
idea who Lester Bangs
Lester
is.
Bangs is a famous rock journalist. He was like a pill popper maniac, and portrayed by the great Philip Seymour Hoffman in Almost Famous.
Okay.
Oh, Lester.
Hey, did I ever tell you my Philip Seymour Hoffman story?
No, hopefully
it's
you
a real
fucking,
classic.
You sucked his cock by accident.
I might have told it on the podcast.
That's just
before,
gay.
though.
What is it?
Heroin with him?
What is it?
I walked up to him.
Schultz, no phone during the podcast.
I'm looking up Lester Bangs.
Oh, okay.
And you look nothing.
Yeah.
Awesome. He doesn't look like him. He's popping pills and drinking fucking Cokes over there.
Okay, fair
Well, all right, listen. The reason why I'm doing this, I'm going to explain. I've had heartburn for years. I've always had heartburn. I've been taking Tums and whatever. Out of nowhere, my heartburn went away. And it's not because we know fucking fat jokes are coming. It's not that I stopped. I haven't eaten shitty. For the last 2 weeks, I've been eating good. A week and a half. But not fucking great. Not like, you know what I mean? I had posse that day. I haven't had heartburn. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I'm freaking out like it's leaking inside of me. Like there's a hole in my stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have terrible acid reflux.
Mine just went away, dude.
I'm
and
jealous.
I don't know why. And now my dog 10 years ago, maybe longer, ran into me with his beak.
With his beak?
Snout?
Nose. Snout, nose, beak.
Nose.
Whatever.
Which dog?
His beak.
This was funny. You guys all went beak, snout, nose. His nose, whatever. I call it a beak when it's a small dog. Hit me in the eye. Hit me in the eye, and there was an Afghan between, and he tore my cornea, and it fucking killed. Now for years after that, certain times my eye would dry out, and I'd open it and it'd rip it.
Oh.
Now it's been happening every time I sleep on this side of my head, on the left side.
That's
What are you
your left.
laughing at?
That's your left,
You're a
Bobby.
funny guy.
Because you guys saw my eyes.
No, I saw you also do.
saw
I
you
also see you do
think.
the. I saw you do the
Do the
hand
L
thing.
thing?
Yeah, he did the thing with his hands.
Put the two L's.
Same way my little cousin deciphers. It wasn't the throbbing pain in your face. It was the L that gave it away.
I every morning I rip my eye open when I wake up, and the baby, the baby gets up, and I'm like, oh, you get up, and my eye fucking and so literally I tear my cornea every morning. I've been to the fucking doctors. They have to do some type of eye surgery. I already had eye surgery in the other eye about some bullshit. Now this eye, I got headaches. I'm all fucked up every fucking day. I'm like falling apart.
The last thing you need is headaches. That's a Back to the Future reference.
See what I mean? You can't trust any of his sentences as authentic.
He's not an authentic guy.
Well, sometimes he just says stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, and he'll look at me like I'm supposed to pick it up.
I thought you had a miracle.
A la that reference that I didn't. Buster, what did you call him?
Lester Bangs.
Lester Bangs.
Buster Douglas.
I thought Joe had a miracle drug with the way he set that up. He was like, I have something for you, Bobby.
The last thing you need is headaches. I'm Joe List. I got that.
What is
I need you to
what
take
does
over.
heartburn feel like?
It hurts. It
Because
just
I've heard it. I see the commercials, and I
Kind
I
of
don't
get up
think
on the
I've
mic,
had-
Bubba.
Can
Right
you-
there.
Is that better?
That's better. When you laugh, just don't
I
laugh into
step
the
away
mic.
from
Yeah,
it.
there
Gotcha.
you go. Yeah, it's a weird. Look at. I understand.
I know I laugh loud.
It's very loud, and I'm gonna get emails about that fucking cocksucker laugh. I had to shut it off, Bobby. Dude, Bobby, my fucking this kid-
temperamental.
Dude, I tell you what, I when I used to do my show on Sirius back in the day before this, so who was it? Kurt Metzger was on, and he was laughing into the microphone. So many complaints. I used to do it too. When I laugh on O&A now, I go away from the fucking mic.
Yeah.
Everything is over there, like coughing, because people can't hear
The other
people
people,
talking
yeah,
because people get annoyed. That's all. I'm just trying to help you.
No, I appreciate it.
Not that you're gonna get any hate mail because you're gorgeous, tall, Hey, look at him. Look at this
Statuesque.
fucking motherfucker.
Heartburn.
He's
free.
wearing.
Fuck
he's
you for
he's
that.
wearing a Great Gatsby shirt.
Who the laugh right into the
Who the fuck can pull that outfit off?
Yeah.
That's Great Gatsby on a weekend.
I get made fun of, but you throw out obscure references too.
How is that obscure?
Great Gatsby
was one of the most huge movie.
It's a fucking joke, you fucking nimrods.
Why are you getting fucking mad, you fucking
He's just
numbskull?
upset because his Buster Keaton reference didn't work. He's just mad.
If you just said Busta Rhymes, we would have got it.
Yeah. Great Gatsby.
Busta Rhymes and Coolio the same guy?
No.
But
Gee,
you
that's
know
so
what?
racist.
It is.
I thought I had something figured out.
Oh, he likes it.
How is that racist? They're very similar.
Because
they both have dreads and they're black.
No.
And they rap.
1997
And they
they
rapped
did,
in
but
the
like
90s. Yeah.
they're-
Come on, they're pretty similar.
That's very. They're black. I
But
know what you're saying.
why would they be the same guy?
You think it was like a WWE thing where they tried pitching him as a new character?
This isn't working with the whole
Coolio's
Coolio thing.
not working. Busta
Switch it up.
Rhymes?
Think that.
Yeah.
What do you do with rhymes? Bust them.
Yeah. Busta.
So here we go. All right, let's not make this into man code. Let's not get that fucking cheesy. We got two of the fucking man coders right here.
Gentlemen, yeah. Man
Right.
code is great.
No, it is great. It's fucking.
No, I
hooking-
like you calling it man code.
Is it man code?
Guy
Guy
code.
But it makes
Sorry.
me laugh.
Man code.
Nobody can get it. It's so easy, but everybody gets it wrong, which makes us think that they're making fun of us.
No, we are making fun of you. No,
okay,
we
we're
absolutely
right.
are.
Okay, we're right about it. All right, good.
No, you're absolutely right. You're being made fun of. But here's the thing. We all got made fun of, too, with that VH1 talking head shit. Mm-hmm. This is when I knew that shit was... This is when I knew that was garbage. But it was just a...
Oh, boy.
Yep.
I love it. I love it.
No,
and
listen.
support it.
Listen.
I know what you're thinking.
Listen, here's the deal. When I was on, and I just said, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore for free because I'm giving them all this writing and all this comedy for nothing. I'm literally getting paid nothing. They just think the exposure is good enough, but I don't. And then I was like, fuck it. And they said, okay, no more. And then I saw the guy doing my makeup.
You know what's great
The
about
guy who did my makeup was on the show, killing it. I'm like, anybody can fucking do this.
Bobby, real quick.
Right, yeah.
As a friend, you told that story on the Giannis podcast.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming like you're a boxer who owns a steakhouse and
Like
you
I'm-
keep talking about the same. You're,
Like I'm
Rock.
from Raging Bull.
Jake LaMotta?
Yeah.
I was pointed at you reference boy. I thought you'd fucking jump in on
I got
that.
it. Jake LaMotta. What the fuck? What am I gonna do?
All right.
He's upset. I think
My
Joe's
eye
upset.
is fucking hurting.
All right, champ. Let's
My
get you back in the
eye-
office. All right, Chris, can you take over the floor?
Thank you. I am a repetitive fucking asshole. I get very repetitive too when I get into an argument with somebody. I just repeat the same thing over and over. My wife goes, "I get it." Like I know when I've said it 19 times.
That's a good way to win an argument, though.
No, it's not. It's fucking. I make my point and I just keep going. A fucking asshole. All right, so I told the story before,
think
but I
it's
think
great.
I think you guys what you guys get paid now, which is awesome. As long as they're paying you, fucking son of a bitches, fucking great. Good for you. As long as you're making money because you're actually giving away jokes. You're writing these fucking jokes, right? You guys get it? Yeah, fucking.
But it's
A.
not like jokes in terms of like.
No, they're not.
You can't translate.
No, stop right there. We're done. No.
But you know what I mean. You can't take it on stage, and that's why I think is good is like.
Thank God.
But it's better. Because,
Women are crazy.
But no, it's better because then when they see us live, they're like, "Whoa, this is even funnier than what we saw
Some of
you
you.
do on TV."
Some of you.
Okay, fair enough. But when they come to the cellar,
Yeah.
they're like, "Whoa, this is."
I had a group of girls come see me at Bananas in Hasbrook Heights, and they're like, "This isn't what
Yeah,
I wanted to see."
I used to happen to meet with Cook, man. When I used to tour with Cook, they'd come in and I'd come on and be like, "Yeah, I'm a fucking fat fuck."
Yeah.
Fucking all this stupid shit about life, and they'd be like, "Huh?" Just immediately be on their iPhones or Blackberries, like, "This is not.
Yeah.
I don't want. I want."
That's Dane? What was it?
Boom bap boom bap ba bap. What was that joke you used to do? Remember that? This closing bit about Mario Brothers.
Who did?
Dane.
Oh.
Why the fuck you?
Because it sounded like that closing bit you used to do. I thought you said that. And I was like, I never did a musical closing.
I never
bit.
did a musical closing bit.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you're. And then I don't know.
Fuck you, Dan.
I didn't know what you were talking
You know
about.
what? fuck you.
Maybe I'm just off. I don't know his obscure references today. I don't know the musical.
The second time you fucking throw me under the bus on my own show.
throw you under the bus.
You said, "Hey, old man." You told the story before.
I didn't say old man. I said you're like an old boxer.
These people listening don't know.
They do.
They would have known.
I bet
They would've-
7 people are like.
They would have been like this. We heard it before, but you got to bring it up on the fucking show
I thought
in front
Joe
of
was
2
gonna-
new people.
I thought Joe was going to make it funny with me when we were explaining that you already did it.
When has
And
he
then
ever done
clamped
that?
Up. He clamped up.
When
he
has-
always does that.
I didn't remember the story.
You did. You looked at me like you remember. That's why I
No,
was like,
thinking
oh, he's
about
going in the
something
same
else.
story.
I was mad at you for fucking me on the Lester Bangs reference.
Lester Bangs reference was a dumb reference.
Stop with your high pitch Henry shit.
Oh boy, I didn't even get to tell my Hoffman story.
Tell your
It's a
Hoffman
classic.
story. Let's
I might
go.
have told it on this though. Did
Let's
I tell
go
it on
ahead.
here before?
I don't know, but now
I don't
can't
know.
say if you
no,
do.
you can now because
No.
it's out in the fucking bag
No,
now.
I can't.
You
Fucking
told
op-
everybody how the tricks are done,
I
so now we have to
oh,
bring it up.
I didn't fucking
Yeah, we did.
pull him. I didn't
Penn
pull
and
the
Teller.
curve over.
Go
I did
ahead.
not.
Officer Soder over
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Police
Let us
in the
know.
room.
Get him a hat.
Hey, that was like a Goodfellas reference. A hat.
That won't fit.
Is it a Boston
Here's your
Strong
officer hat. Yeah, there you go. Just wear it when you want to fucking tell us what we've said and what we can't say on the show.
You got a whistle.
Yeah.
I met Philip Seymour Hoffman in the East Village. I think I told this story on the show.
I don't know, but Dan will tell you if you have.
I met him. He was in the East Village, and I was drunk. This is in 2003, so 10 years ago, and I was hammered. Walked up to Hoffman. He was with a really sexy African American gal on like a date. And I walked up to the two of them. And I just stood in between them, just staggering. And then they slowly looked over and were like, "Hello." And I was like, and this is my opening line was, "The only true currency in this bankrupt world is what you share with someone when you're uncool." And then he said, "What?" And I went, "It's from Almost Famous," which is a line of his. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, man." And then I went, this is what I went. I went with, "I'm friends with Patrice O'Neill." At the time, I had never met Patrice O'Neill,
And neither has he.
And Philip Seymour Hoffman went, and he went, "I don't know who that is." And I went, he was in he was in 25th Hour with you, and the guy's like, and Philip Seymour Hoffman goes, "Okay," and I was like, "All right, man," and I slowly backed away.
So he didn't get your
that was the whole
Almost Famous
story.
reference.
Yeah, he did not get my Almost Famous
So
reference.
10 years later,
and it's still I'm still trying to work the Almost Famous.
You tried referencing Lester Bangs
And then
to Lester Bangs.
My out was going to be Patrice O'Neill, who plays the doorman, and Philip Seymour Hoffman walks by him. Like he was going to be like, "Oh, right, of course, Patrice."
Patrice would have went, "Who are you?"
Yeah, it was, at the time I had never been in the same room as Patrice, but
so this is actually the 10-year anniversary of.
yeah,
that.
it was September 10th.
So it's good that
2003.
Fucking
Yeah,
A.
it was depressing. I apologize if I've already told.
You know, it's weird that famous people are so. I don't know if they're so busy or they're just a different type of human being where they don't know about movies or songs or things. Like, either that or they're faking it.
Do you think? I think they're. I think sometimes they're probably faking.
I don't
it.
know, but like Philip Seymour Hoffman, you think like when you fantasize how these people are in your head, I fantasize like he has some cool apartment in New York and he goes home and he reads, plays chess by himself, both sides of the board. He smokes, but he can quit when he wants to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
in rehab for
only
heroin.
drinks tea, a certain type of tea.
Wow.
What'd you say?
He was just in rehab for heroin.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was my last thing. Like he does heroin on weekends.
Just on weekends.
Yeah.
It's a Friday through Sunday.
But he
drug.
goes to rehab because he likes to go there and like learn about himself.
Study people.
He's
No.
studying for a next film.
I'm sure that he
Wait,
knew the
seriously?
line
He
that
was
I
doing
took
it for a new film? Or
No, he was. He
Oh.
just got minutes for heroin.
Schultz,
now.
please don't fucking ever look at him again and say seriously.
Yeah, my bad, man. You got a great ass, though, man. Anything you say is forgivable with that fat piece of ass you got right there.
What about his fucking? It looks like Ellen DeGeneres just lost control and just ate what she wanted to for like a month. He's a fat Ellen. He's a lesbian. Chris looks like a lesbo.
Oh man, I wonder if lesbians would be attracted.
Oh my god!
I got friends. I'm friends with a lot of lesbians. They don't want it.
Yeah, they do.
No.
If you
Just
fucking
to hug you,
if you
They don't want
tucked your shit back and didn't shave it
Gave
for
a man-
fucking 6 months,
Gave a mangina.
yeah, nice
Yeah.
mangina with a bush. You got a bush down there. You don't trim, do you?
Right now I do because I just am lazy.
You don't trim.
No, I usually do.
But you have a big fat bush down there. You, Schultz, you trim it up.
I actually don't.
What?
I don't trim, but I'm incredibly hairy. Like, I have the hairiest ass you've ever seen in your entire life.
I've seen it.
You have seen? Oh shit! No, you saw it waxed.
Oh, yours was
I had
waxed
to wax it for the roll.
I've done that. That hurts.
Oh, dude.
Did you get the inside?
I got the hole. The hole didn't hurt as bad as I think it would hurt.
What?
My
That fucking
asshole, they wrapped-
Apparently, your asshole is tight because mine was loose. When she pulled it, it was like bubble gum.
skin was just coming
Woo!
out.
It was like the movie Flubber. It was fucking terrible.
Give us a line, Joe.
I don't know flubber, unfortunately.
But yeah, dude, it's so.
That'd be great if he had.
If he had something.
I could have just
Boing,
made
boing.
something up, yeah. Get out of here, Mrs. Crinkle.
Get out of here, Mrs. Crinkle. What the fuck? I love it.
From Flubber. I never saw
Write
Flubber.
that down. No, I'm kidding.
I thought you were talking to me. I was like, I don't know if that's really a bit.
So yeah, because in the well, let me just get to this. People don't know that in Bronx warrants, he was one of the criminals that we were chasing under the warrant division, and we showed up. He's naked with his big junk, and we had to chase him down the street naked in Brooklyn. Or the Bronx, wherever the fuck it was. So they had put a nude suit on him with his fucking.
No, there was no nude suit.
Huh?
I was.
They covered
naked.
your junk.
They covered my junk.
Yeah,
I had
that's
a little satchel.
That's a little satchel.
Yeah.
A little satchel.
Extra
wasn't that
small.
Wasn't that little? I'd give you credit.
Okay.
It wasn't that little. He had a nice piece.
Okay.
Dude, if that was,
That's what he said.
I had.
That's what he said. When you said that, he goes, "Is that really yours?"
Yeah, nice piece. I had to do a nude scene. Let's put it this way: there's no way she had to get on top of me, and I had like one of those nude satchels on. There's no way she could get offended. There's no way she could get offended. It literally went in my body.
Really?
It went in me to the point where I was like, this girl must think I'm a eunuch. Like I'm from the guy from fucking
Game of Thrones?
Come on, let me a shot. You
No,
gotta
I
jump all over
I was
it.
helping you out. I don't know.
You're good. I'm
Fucking
kidding.
jerk.
Don't push the mic away. That's a Louis J. Gomez thing.
Wow.
Who can you? What's your name?
Chris.
Chris.
Yes, sir.
Liz, anytime you want to speak into that microphone,
I
it's hot.
have. But
It's
you've
hot.
Been speaking over it.
Well,
I've been laughing.
People
I've
have
been laughing
I've
over
been laughing
Chris's
too.
comments.
No, I'm a.
All right, I gotta do. Where's the ad? I gotta do a Hulu Plus ad real quick. But yeah, dude, oh my god, when this girl was on top of me, what?
I emailed it to you.
I don't want to read it off a phone. I want to read it off the fucking piece of paper.
Oh, and no, it's off. Rob emailed it to me.
Yeah, and then you print it out and I read it. What are you, a fucking ape? You know that.
Well, I read it off the phone last week.
Yeah, because you didn't print it out last week. Therefore, last week, hopefully you'd print it out this week. Where's your envelope? Your thing that he said.
I didn't have that. I had the other ones.
Where's the fucking envelope? You have a manila envelope.
I know, but I don't have the
It's a dossier.
the Hulu Plus in there.
What the fuck am I supposed to do, brother?
You want me to read it?
No, I don't want you to read. I'm supposed to read it. It's my show. But now I gotta fucking find it. Where is it? I'll read
I
it.
emailed it to you.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
ABC Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Is that what
Those
that
are
is?
some fun days.
Molly. Bardo. Where are you? Did you email it to me?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name again?
Chris.
Chris Scopa. You cocksucker. You got to get these on paper.
Okay.
Chris. You got to get these on paper.
Okay, Bobby.
I don't like the fucking tone.
I'm not giving you a tone.
All right. I can't even read. I got one eye, dude. I can't read this. All right, here we go, guys. We got a bunch of sponsors for the show. And this is, first of all, Your Energy, Dan. I might just have Lewis back just to fucking pump up the energy.
I'm like the crowd guy. Come on, guys. Let's start getting a hand in. Bobby's about to read announcements. I'm trying with energy.
What happened to you today?
I had a good session with Alan.
So I don't want you getting too healthy.
Okay.
Because you come in here and you're all fucking Joe. I don't, no.
What?
Joe's Joe. You're you. I'm me.
I think I'm doing all right. I had a couple bombs.
Great. You're doing great. I don't expect you to roll in here with energy. He hasn't done one voice yet.
I think his energy's good. He's
I'm
just
kidding.
fucking up a little bit. It's a tough
Everything
gig.
I'm going, no one's going on board. I'm giving up.
Schulz shows up and everyone has an inferiority complex. His hair looks like it's a fucking glued
He
on.
looks like he owns a golf course.
He looks like he was on set getting makeup.
Yeah, this
before
cocksucker, this flamingo kid really
Yeah.
does fucking make me feel like
He
shit.
looks like he's going to sell me on a condo and fucking a beach resort.
I will leave.
Yeah, he's gonna go fucking play gin out in front of the cellar and fuck anybody he wants.
Just have fucking iced teas.
Yeah, fucking soda pop. All right, here we go.
Making us all nervous.
We got a great new advertiser. Hulu Plus, Bubbas. Hulu Plus. Look, I'm sure you've tried Hulu.com, but I want to tell you about this Hulu Plus. We got these guys as a sponsor. I use them. I use them on my Apple TV. I use them on my iPad. You can use them on your iPhone. Hulu Plus lets you watch thousands of hit shows anytime, anywhere. Stream it on your TV or on the go on your smartphone or your tablet. Why stand in line or ride the train and just stare at your feet? Look like an ass on the train. Okay, you could be watching your favorite shows on Hulu Plus. When you're in a car driving to a gig, or you're on a plane, you're on a train, right? You can be
Are
watching.
you just doing a Dr. Seuss novel at this point?
No, I'm saying.
What did I call it? A novel? If you're on a plane, if you're in a train.
Maybe you work a crane. No need to be in pain.
You could be in Spain.
All right. I think we killed it. I think Spain was the last one.
Yeah.
Unless you have another one.
I can't rhyme it. I'm
Or
just
you
too
were
dumb to rhyme it.
listening to Lil Wayne.
Urban.
Urban reference. Urban reference.
By what's your name?
It's Chris Lambert.
Oh,
Chris
okay.
Lambert. Urban reference.
Chris. All right, so Hulu Plus is a great way to binge watch your favorite shows, which I didn't know there was. I do this, but I didn't know there was a name for it, where you watch like a whole season in a couple days.
That's going to be an addiction in 10 years.
It's. I tell you what.
Are you addicted to Netflix?
There's a commercial you're saying for it?
Yeah. Like, do you need to get off Netflix?
Yeah, can we not do that while I read my sponsor that's
Okay.
paying me?
I'll just keep over here with my bad energy, I guess.
Well, what the fuck? You're
I'm trying to
telling
come
it-
out of the shell.
Oh,
and
come out of it after I promote my. You're saying it's going to be an addiction.
Hulu Plus already.
Hulu Plus
You know what?
is a good binge watching is a good thing.
I think it's a funny thing to pick up.
No, it's not.
Because it could be an addiction.
It's not an addiction.
It could be in a couple years.
I love your
It's a
energy.
good
I think the
addiction.
less voices, the better.
Thank
Too
you.
much.
Yeah, too much.
Joe's right.
So check it out. You can
I'm
watch
gonna lock
tons of episodes from great comedies like SNL, Community, Modern Family, which is one of my favorite shows, South Park, Family Guy, and thousands of other shows. Right now, Hulu Plus is only $7.99 a month. That's $7.99 a month
That's good.
for all the shows and movies you can watch. That's actually cheaper than Netflix, by the way. Catch up on current shows, I believe, right?
It'd be
is.
great if you just got sniped by someone that worked for Netflix through the window.
This is killing-
I think that's Netflix is a lot.
Oh my God!
I used to like Hulu Plus's commercials or Hulu Plus. Remember when Hulu.com when they would come out with the aliens? Everybody was a fucking alien. All the actors were aliens.
It was turning your brain into jelly that they ate.
Absolutely.
The Will Arnett.
Yeah, HuluPlus.com right now, $7.99 for all the shows you can watch. Catch up on current shows, binge, which is a good thing now. Binge watch on old favorites and catch great movies. You can do it all with Hulu Plus. Right now, you can go to Hulu Plus for a couple weeks free on me, your pal, Robert Kelly, or Bobby, or Bobby with an I-E, Bobby. When you go to HuluPlus.com/dude, or just go to host. Why are you guys staring at me?
Because you just blanked out.
I didn't blank out. You guys are fucking
staring at.
We're literally doing this whole fun thing, and it's great. And then I stop for a second. You guys are staring at me.
I get yelled at.
You're freaking me out.
Are we literally doing that?
Literally. Oh, you fucked up on your stupid thing when you said your thing.
Listen, Lester Miles.
Remember when he said that?
Whatever your name is. Les Miles, head coach at LSU.
All right, so enter the /dude or just go to Robert, enter the site where you. All right, go to the. You know what?
Just
Go to the
got
right.
so gummed up.
Go to the riotcast.com site. I'm messing this up. If I had it on a piece of fucking paper, Chris,
Oh yeah,
I
blame the
blame
paper.
you.
Blame the paper.
Get the big butt in here.
I'm reading on a fucking iPhone with one eye. I got a scratch cornea because of my fucking goddamn silky terrier, and this fucking new intern with a bubble butt is fucking me on my read. Listen, go to riotcast.com and click the Hulu on our site. There's a little there's a Hulu Plus.
It only happens when he stops reading.
There's a
when he
Hulu
goes
Plus.
improv, that's when it goes down.
Please make sure you use huluplus.com / dude, so when you can get extra free trial. Okay, I'm hooking you guys up with this. It's a really cool thing. I have it. You get a free trial with the huluplus.com / dude. You get excited, right? So help us keep the lights on. No, you guys support these guys. Please make sure you support this sponsor. These guys are great. They're giving us what's up? What's this? I'm fucking gonna kill Chris. I'm gonna fucking
I
kill you.
feel like the internship position on this podcast is gonna become like Murphy Brown's secretary. How's that for a reference?
That was pretty good.
Not bad.
Here's the deal.
Thank you.
This is the deal.
Right,
This is
I
what
don't know.
happens with people. This is what happens with people. You get too fucking comfortable. That's it. He hands me a tweaked audio, right?
You do that from memory.
Huh?
You do that from memory.
Oh, okay. So tweakedaudio.com. If you guys want some headphones, make sure you go to tweakedaudio.com. What's the code word we use?
Dude.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. So use the code word dude and you get 33% off all your headphone needs. I actually just went 2 weeks ago and ordered 5 pairs of headphones. They're not cheap. They're inexpensive. They're great headphones, mic'd, non-mic'd, bunch of different varieties to choose from. And right now you get 33% off if you use the code word
dude
when you check out, and you get free shipping. So make sure you get all your headphone needs at tweakedaudio.com. Use the code word dude. You're helping you're helping them, and you're helping the You Know What Dude podcast. Thanks. So listen, here's the deal. Yeah, my eye is fucked. I don't know what it is. It's all blurry. It's all blurry when I read shit. I can't read what the fuck's on the screen right now.
Go to an optometrist.
I have been.
You have been?
Yeah, I've been to the best.
You willingly have to go.
I like it. I'm not going to help you, but yeah, I like it. You know, you fucked up on a word too. You know that, Joe?
Yeah, Lester Bangs.
Yeah.
Shit.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Hey, tomorrow's 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got my 27 years of sobriety too. Did I talk about that on the show before?
No.
Oh, when is that?
That was last week.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Congrats,
geez.
man.
Should have called
Yeah.
me or something. Could have kissed.
What? I thought it was actually more. I kind of got bummed out. I was like, I thought it was like 30.
Yeah.
It's 27.
Still good.
I think I've been telling people 30.
It's weird to think that you got sober when I was 3.
Really?
Yeah.
You got
Wow.
Sober, you got sober before I was born.
I mean, I didn't mean to make you feel like shit, Chris. I was just trying to, kind of. I mean, Chris really just,
Stepped on the gas.
you compliment his butt and he just starts putting people down.
Think you can
That
say
actually,
anything.
does that make me feel bad? I don't. I think it does. Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. I don't think I feel good right now.
Well, congratulations on the
Yeah,
sobriety.
man, you should.
Yeah, Bobby.
Dude.
Congrats,
27?
man.
27 years. But here's where I'm at, guys. And Joe, there's nothing left. I went and got a massage today.
Yeah.
No, a regular massage.
Man or woman?
That's,
Woman. What do you think? I'm a fucking staminkin? I don't know.
Staminkin? No, I hear that a lot of times people who get massages a lot, they prefer a man because the hands are stronger.
Yeah, those people are called
Staminkins?
fruit bags. No, fruities.
yeah.
No, I actually. I used
Bobby
to,
is sweating, trying not to say the F word right now.
what, fag?
Yeah,
I don't like to say faggot.
I know.
I don't like to say it anymore.
So
Anymore.
done.
I know. You know what? I live in my building is pretty much gay.
Full of fags.
My neighborhood's gay.
Come on.
I don't like the word faggot. And even when I say faggot to like you, Joe, when I mean it, not as sucking dick, but like the why we make, the other faggot,
It's
what
a
you
harsh
are.
word.
Yeah, I don't want to say it to you either. I'd rather just call you a pussy.
Yeah, pussy's
or a
better.
puss whack.
Pusswhack?
Yeah,
that's a 4th grade.
Pusswhack is great.
It's called me
I like,
butt wheat.
I like cock smooch. My Uncle Dale.
I like cock smooch.
You're a real cock smooch.
How about this, you fucking dickwad?
Dickwad.
Dickwad's good, right? What do you got? Cracker?
No, I don't do that.
You don't swear at people?
Not really. And when I'm driving, I don't really try to be too aggressive.
What the fuck is driving get to do with anything?
When you're driving and somebody cuts you off,
yeah,
you get a little racist. You get racist. You get misogynist. You do a lot
It's
of.
like what you do? Or
I do.
You do.
Yeah.
All right. What do you mean racist? What would you say if a black guy cuts you off?
I'd say you uneducated.
Why is he uneducated?
It's like did your father help you teach you how to drive? Oh, that's right. You probably don't know him.
Oh,
that's what I would do.
I mean, I don't know my
That's what I
father,
would
so
do.
I think that goes beyond
Are
race.
you? Do you have a college degree?
I have a master's degree
You have a master's degree
in acting, so it doesn't really count. That much.
in acting.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you wear? From where?
The Theater Conservatory at Roosevelt University in Chicago.
Roosevelt
in Chicago.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Roosevelt Island. You.
Where the crazies were.
That's in Chicago.
I got to take a Skyram over to my house. What is it, a
No,
tram?
that's Chicago.
Imagine having to fucking take a tram to your...
Well,
you
you
trying to
take-
get pussy? You got to fucking wait for a tram to come?
Or you could take the F train, which is like 7 flights under the ground when you go to Roosevelt Island.
What?
It's fucking terrible.
Is it?
I had a friend that lived on Roosevelt Island. You take the F there, and you take 4 escalators up. It's the worst ever.
Fucking what the... Who lives on Roosevelt fucking Island? I want to fucking meet somebody.
Why are you getting so angry?
I
about
don't know,
Roosevelt
man.
Island?
Do
I think
people
we're
know
being-
what Roosevelt Island is?
I don't know, but why do you talk like that?
No, but like,
Hi, I'm
do
Andrew
they
Schultz.
know?
Vote for me for comp controller.
No, but
Roosevelt Island.
That's what I love.
This year, a lot of different people are saying stuff, but do you know your own Roosevelt Island?
I comb my hair like my father, and his father before him combed the hair.
I have perfect 70s broadcaster hair. You guys should have a hair off. You and Chris have to have a hair off.
That's what someone said to me. They said you have the haircut that everyone's father has in that picture when they're young.
Great hair. Both of them have great
And then
hair.
Joe feels Joe's got great hair, but
Joe's
I have
got
good hair, but it's not that. I don't groom it that way.
Joe's because it's on his head. It looks like a toupee.
It does have that. It does
it's
have
great piece hair.
Joe has the
where
same.
it is.
Joe has the same hair my baby has.
Your baby has beautiful hair. Terrific hair.
Yeah, but
I think he has good hair though.
yeah, right. Whatever.
I get a lot of compliments. I just don't think I put in as much time.
You look like
That's
you put time in it though.
No, I just don't wash it, and then I'm all fingers. Throw
So-
it back, El Natural.
Johnny Depp hair.
Not all of us are that lucky. Okay.
So
No.
you went.
You got that right.
You're an educated man, and here's the thing. This is what bugs me about.
Educated black people?
No, not black people.
Oh, just educated.
Not educated people. Always, you hear about bullies, like physical bullies, which,
Yep.
where that's terrible. But I think intelligent bullies are assholes too. They make people feel less than. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like you're a fucking idiot or you don't know this or that. I don't like that shit either. I think it's just as bad. Somebody who's highly intelligent or supposedly more intelligent. Look at man, this shit that like I used to have that joke in my act. I don't mind know how to spell, but I know how to get meat.
Yeah.
When the end of the world comes, you can suck a dick on a book. I'm going to use it for fire, and you're going to need me to get fucking protein, cocksucker.
Well, maybe
because I know, you know what I mean.
Yeah, maybe I appreciate literature more than you do, so I wouldn't burn the book. I'd read it.
You'd read the book in the apocalypse.
Teach it to our children.
So you're going to be that guy.
Education.
We're going to have to
Shivering with a book.
Yep, education's key.
shivering with the book. You're going to be over like away from the fire.
I'll be reading.
By yourself,
Growing my
just
mind,
on a
expanding.
stump, legs crossed.
Yeah, me and Andrew are going to be fucking banging chicks, eating rabbit
Hey,
meat
babe, come by the fire.
with no shirt on because we're fucking warm because we just burnt the Bible.
Or I'll just read the map where civilization went to, so you can just be out in the woods with your primitive, no protection, having sex, eating uncooked meat.
We're cooking it. We have a fire.
Yeah.
Wow, I have the book.
I'll be reading some rock and roll reviews by Lester Bangs.
There he is.
Award.
I was waiting for Joe to bail me out of playing straight man.
Award-winning rock journalist Lester Bangs.
So your thing,
Oh,
because you could be a physical bully too, because you're a big boy.
But I was never
Why
a
did you
bully,
just
though.
sound like a football recruit right there?
You're
You
a
a
big
big boy.
boy.
You come on down to Tuscaloosa. We have you playing for the Crimson Tide. You gonna get that education. You a big boy. But you got the mind of a boy.
Buy your mama a Cadillac.
Yeah. Your mama don't like that house by the Mississippi River now, does she?
You
come and play for Bear Bryant. She's gonna have a different house.
You get good grades, and we'll see what we can do about getting you a call.
You win us a couple of SEC championships. Your mama ain't gonna be in some no Mississippi mud coming up to her feet.
It's a goddamn keto fight.
It all turns into that.
Oh my god, dude.
Football.
Dan, can you grab me water? That's funny. So you're a big boy.
Yeah.
Big boy. And what the fuck was that? What was that?
I don't know what just
What
happened.
the fuck?
Lord came over me.
What was
I
that?
love that you didn't switch waters out. Can you grab me a water shot? There you are.
Just give it to him.
What was that, dude?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank
What
you.
the
Oh,
fuck happened?
jittery
I
over
don't
here.
know. I didn't like it.
So, here's the thing. So you're a big guy, but you're also an intelligent guy. But you go for somebody's how smart they are first. if
No,
you
no,
attack
no.
somebody.
It's just whether you're a good person. I mean, I don't flaunt my education. It's just something I felt like I needed.
That would be great
It's
if you
nothing
did.
to flaunt. I mean, it's a theater degree. It's not
Right.
It's
Well, a theater degree is not something to fucking wave a stick at or throw a stone into.
Because when I was
or break some glass on.
Because when I was a kid,
Or- I don't fucking know.
Throw a stone into.
Take a dip.
Slap some water onto.
Put in the oven.
Yeah, you don't want to stick your gum on that.
Put some peanut butter on it and let the dog blow you.
Ah!
I was doing a totally different thing.
So what? So that's. I mean, seriously, a theater degree. I mean, it's a master's degree in something. That's pretty crazy.
a lot of debt.
Now, okay. Now, let me. Have you done any acting?
Yeah, I did a lot in Chicago. I did a couple like commercials.
Let me ask you again. Have you done any acting?
Yes, sir. Theater.
Where?
Chicago Shakespeare Theater.
So what are you gonna do here?
I'm doing comedy. I'm doing stand up.
How the fuck do you go from a trained actor in theater, and I've done theater in Boston, and it's hard.
Theater. What is theater in Boston?
Fucking to be or not to be?
Romeo!
Fucking answer to that is go fuck yourself. I'll be and not be. You don't fucking know me.
How do you like those fucking apples?
Yeah, fucking, huh? Juliet, your family's a fucking queer. Come over to my side. We'll go to a Red
What's
Sox
wrong with a
game.
Montague? Huh?
Yeah.
What's wrong with being a Montague?
And it's actually O Montague.
It's
We're fucking Irish. Don't forget about that. Hey, are the bees on?
It's a fucking hopper, kid.
Yeah, fucking.
It's the hopper.
That's Boston acting.
I was classically trained in the Hopper School of Acting. We went to the park.
There's a great show on Showtime called Ray Donovan.
I want to watch
Oh,
that.
dude, I hear
That
this
is
show
a
is
great show. I watched that show.
It is a
Great.
fucking great show, but what sucks for me is because I come from Boston. So the wife, first of all, the wife bugs me. She fucking bugs me on two levels. I'm not going to give it away. Relax. No spoiler here. Bugs me on two levels. Either you're fucking my soldier, you know I'm a criminal, you know I'm a hustler, and you're my soldier, and you got my back no matter the fuck what.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
What else, Daddy?
Or you, fuck you. You're out. You're done. You're fucking done.
I hope they kill her off.
Hang on.
hate her.
Hang on.
Guys, I haven't
Is
watched.
she the new Skylar or something?
I don't know who
She
that
reminds me
is.
of fucking Soprano's wife. It's like
Carmela?
you
Yeah.
know what the fuck you got into. You know how he makes his fucking money, and then you judge him
Yeah.
for how he fucking brings you those shoes and that fucking house with the pool, and then you gotta fuck you.
Yeah.
Go fuck
It's
yourself.
like
Are you a
it's
drug dealer?
huh? No.
Oh.
It's
What
like
would
a
you say that
Boston
for?
Sopranos.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's not. It's don't.
Something
I
like
thought
that.
it takes place in L.A.
It's in L.A.
But the
it's
people are from
about
Boston.
it's about these guys from Boston.
okay.
But it's very interesting. they're not mob.
He's a fixer.
They're
right?
not in the. Yeah, it's like this weird thing.
He's like in LA. He's like,
he's the wolf. He's
yeah,
the wolf from
he's
Pulp
a guy
Fiction.
who takes care of celebrities when they fuck up.
Well,
He called
not
him-
just celebrities. He takes
Everybody,
care of
everybody.
Anybody who needs something taken care of or protection or shit fixed. He's like a fixer. But it's a great show. But the wife fucking annoys me.
But that's a real
her
thing.
Boston accent is a little too much too. She Ray, you get over here.
Yeah, she's-
Is she from
it's
the
a little
UK or
like.
something? Who's
But you
the
know who's on it? You know who's on it? That they fucking. James Woods.
James Woods is on it.
And
John Voight's
his
on it.
fucking Boston accent is on the money. Fucking great. Great cast.
I'm excited
Unbelievable.
I was just reading an article in Rolling Stone about it. I'm excited. To
Yeah,
Such
they,
a good
they
show.
added James Woods like halfway through the season.
You know who
So good.
actually has written articles in Rolling Stone?
Who?
Lester Bangs.
That's
true. See how we did that?
Guys,
We're doing
it's all
it.
coming back.
Did it.
What are you, a fucking smart ass?
Yeah.
You smarter than the
Yeah.
fucking average cocksucker on this show?
Hey,
Great show. But anyways, so here you are. You're a fucking actor. Now, you're here. How long you been in New York or New Jersey?
6 years.
6 years. Have you done any acting since you've been here?
I did some community theater and
So you haven't done any acting. Community, listen to me.
from my friends like web series and
Yeah,
stuff.
that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Listen to me. No.
Okay.
No, community theater? What the fuck is that? What community?
Bergen County.
Yeah, dude. No. Nobody. Fucking 8 people in a church
I was really
basement.
good in A Raisin in the Sun. I was awesome.
But look, I think all that shit helps. To be honest with you,
No,
to do any, I used to do theater in Boston at the. I did in college. I took it. I did a bunch of plays, and then when I got off, I did off Broadway in Boston. 4 Dogs and a Bone.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy difficult. Unbelievable. The theater is fucking nuts.
Well, I think it's easier than stand up because I've
What?
Well, yeah, it is because you have your character and
To
it's like-
you.
Oh, you think so?
Well, yeah. I think it's. Here's why it's here
Okay.
because you have to be funny in somebody else's voice. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing 4 Dogs and a Bone is
my
a
act.
comedy,
Okay.
and that's what we say about you.
I know. I was waiting for Joe to do it.
Here's the thing: is that you have to be funny in somebody else's voice and tempo, and you have to wait for the laugh. So if us 4 in a scene together, I have to say my line, and you have to wait for the laugh. Do you understand? And then it was really hard to pick up that tempo because as comics, we know timing. We know how to get the crowd. We're live, and you want to go, and you want it to be yours, but you can't say that extra line or that extra thing that would get a pop. You have to fucking say it, what's written, and fucking wait.
They'll fire you, right? Like if you do a little change on
Some do.
I got yelled at in between fucking scenes. I had the director grab me by the fucking lapel. Wait for the fucking laugh. And I went, yeah, but if it wasn't for me, you know what I mean?
You think you're saving it?
Yeah.
But I've done both, like the dramatic stuff and then the comedy. But I think it's just to play the reality. Like you know what's going to happen when you have a script. But when you're doing stand up, it's you. You can't hide behind a character. You can't hide behind.
Yeah, I think that's
you know?
way easier to me.
Okay.
To be able to go up and just be you, live or die, as a comic. It's such a freeing thing. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If I bomb, I get to come and tell you idiots I bombed. And you go, what happened? What happened? What happened?
Yeah.
I went up in this fucking, the fuck, I bombed it. It's this freeing thing. If you kill, it's great. But as far as going in front of first of all, rehearsals are nuts. You got to rehearse every day for months. And then you got to do shows 6 days a week.
Yeah.
2 a night, 3 sometimes on Sunday. And it was a fucking nightmare. The same thing over and over and over and over again and again.
That's
same
what would
lines.
drive me crazy.
Drive you as a comic instinctually.
Yeah.
You'd want to fucking say something different. You just want to make it better.
Yeah.
Like you know how I can make this
How do you
better.
not get tired of it? That's what I don't
But
get.
it's keeping it. When you're in rehearsal, you can fail. You fail in rehearsal. Like, you can't in stand up. You fail in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You fail.
That's what makes it good. The stakes
that's-
are high.
Like the stake. Like I love them both. But I think as far as like the repetition, if you and I are doing a show,
when
if you and I are in a scene and we're
let's be in a scene right now.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hey,
what's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
You come around here a lot?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Weather permits.
Yeah, you ever eaten here? I like it. It's good food.
How's the bagels?
Bagels are all right. I'm not really into the bagels, but the soup is good.
Really?
I like the soup. What? How much you weigh?
You ever thought about playing for the University of Alabama? You look like you weigh about a smokestack. Ooh, you got light feet.
Oh,
Anyways.
defensive lineman.
I mean, here's the thing, though. This is my acting teacher said this to me years ago. The fastest horse never wins the race in this business.
He had a horrific gambling problem.
It's the truth, though.
guy was in
and I'm
double
gonna
marathon, not a
I'm going to
sprint
say this though. You have a master's degree in acting. Andrew Schulz acted once, and he was in a fucking TV show pilot for FX, and he killed it. So it's like, why? You know what I mean?
Why
It's
go
like
to school or whatever.
Well, it's not. It's like
because I will wax my asshole. That's what it comes down.
That's
to.
not why you
Andrew
got it.
Schulz-
Will you wax?
Andrew Schulz for comptroller will wax his asshole if you want him to.
If you take the 7 train over to Roosevelt Island, I will make sure there's only 4 escalator stairs going up instead of 7.
There will be an express escalator.
The comptrolling position needs a man who's willing to wax his asshole.
And I am that man. Andrew.
New York has enough swamp ass as it is.
It's very hard. I mean, and here's the thing. But I think on a resume though, when real casting directors, just to get in the fucking room, when they read master's degree from fucking Roosevelt Island, wherever you got yours. From Chicago, you know what I mean?
Chicago College of Performing Arts.
That does get you in the room, and then
Roosevelt Island.
and then hello, welcome to the Roosevelt Island.
You want to learn how to act? Sure.
Yeah, you should see me act on that fucking tram when it's cold out and it's filled. This isn't a fucking ski lift, sir. Tuck in. So yeah, the. It definitely does something when you. So you want to? I don't know how you go from that to comedy.
Well,
though.
comedy, I've always loved it. I always loved it, but I suppressed it.
Right, you suppressed it.
I was afraid of it.
Yeah,
I was afraid, and it just came to a point where maybe like 5 years ago where I was just like, I need to do it.
I love you just made Andrew have to pee.
I got to pee. No, you didn't make it, but
yeah,
I didn't make
Chris, show him where it is.
I got a pee too,
Yeah?
but I just care about the show.
Show him how to make.
Yeah.
You
have
show him
to
how to
pee
make a
too.
boom boom.
Yeah, it's right inside there. Show him where it is.
Yeah.
And to the side to the left. Well, yeah, that's very boring. But no, I'm kidding.
Sorry, Bobby.
I'm kidding. What the fuck? What the?
Bobby,
I just wanted to let you know that I can take this energy away.
I just think you're being very insensitive today, Bobby.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know, the gay stuff and
What? No, whoa, dude. Fuck you.
Yeah, just
I don't know,
Fuck
maybe
you.
Maybe Joe has a point.
I didn't.
Don't like
What
it.
the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe
I said I don't want to use the word anymore.
I know, but
Well-
it took everything you had not to say it.
Yeah,
No, it
You were like this.
felt
What
you.
am I?
Yeah, we felt you saying
Fruity
it.
fly.
I did not.
really
Fruity flapper fly.
You said everything that starts with an F. It was really troubling.
Farfanugan.
I think you have trouble with gay people.
Dude, don't take that back, Joe. That's bullshit.
I don't think that.
I love. You know
I
what's
think that
so
you might
funny?
be gay, to be honest.
Well, I mean, don't take that back. Leave that on the table. See what Dan does with it, and then we'll talk.
I'll bring some energy.
I'm probably half a fagula.
You just said it.
Yeah, but I said it because I'm gay now.
Oh, gotcha.
That's
So
his word.
Yeah, I'm fine now as long as I'm gay. I just became gay.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, I'm gay. Oh, I'm
What?
sorry.
What's the oldest lady you would have sex with?
Ooh.
Would
Because
or did?
I met an older gal in Grand Rapids. I mean, I'm in a relationship and all that business, but very sexy older lady, maybe 60 years old. She emailed me today. Very sexy. We were dancing
what was
together.
her email? Like Nancy@AOL.com?
No, her name was,
And she goes like this. I don't know. How do you use? Is this right? I don't know if this worked.
Todd's my boy. 1948
At GeoCities.com.
her name was Maggie. Very, very beautiful older lady, gal. I think she might be a widow or divorced or something.
Maggie sounds like an old lady's name.
We were dancing, and I gave her my card. I was like, hey, hit me up. She
I
emailed me.
haven't danced like this since Edward was alive.
It's just that sad.
I have this old car in the garage. Maybe you'll want it.
Oh, I met the most charming young man. He gave me his card. He's a comedian. We danced the night away.
I couldn't hear what he said. His mouth was rather small.
Shut up, Mom!
It's just her plumber's son in the basement, her 41-year-old plumber's son.
Mr. List didn't talk to me that way.
The best part is I brought my card over. It was like her. It was like this barbecue with like 200 old people, and it was a karaoke party. And I kept singing karaoke and dancing, and I was with my friend Tommy, and I went over.
Found your audience.
I came over and I gave him my card. I was like, ladies, it was a pleasure dancing with you. Here's my card. I'm a comedian for hire. And her friend fucking cockblocks me. She goes, ooh, are you the headliner? And I had to be like, no, I'm actually opening. She was like, oh, the opener.
Right up Maggie's alley.
So they asked me about the headliner.
It was nice meeting you the other day.
Oh, what pleasant.
I was wondering, I spend the winters in Florida. If you want to come down and...
My knees are bad.
Do a show for me and all my friends at the Artie Fatbuckle Retreat Home.
Do you play canasta? Oh, my friends would love to play canasta.
You've got to try swim aerobics.
It's good for your joints. There's not a lot of pressure on it.
I love listening to you because it makes me nap and I don't sleep as much as I should.
Oh, your youth is energizing.
Joe ain't fucking old pussy.
I think I would.
Would you?
Would you
You'd
go
bang
there?
her.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I want to get a vote here.
I would go.
I did.
How old?
68.
60.
What?
68?
Wait a minute. If I'm going to open up, don't yell at me when I do it.
This
Oh, I'm
isn't
sorry
me.
that you're saying a
on.
mind-blowing number.
Yeah, but I didn't fuck
68?
her. She just jerked me off and played with my asshole.
What?
I told you this before on another podcast.
Okay, first
so
off,
for
Bobby.
people who listen,
First off, Bobby, to
Wait,
defend
wait,
myself,
wait a minute.
you said that story 2 podcasts ago.
Dude,
That's why I was bringing it up.
Hold on.
What did her
She
hand
played.
feel?
She played with your asshole.
she had arthritis.
She just knuckled your asshole.
Just a bunch of this.
just hit it. Or carpal tunnel your ass.
Let me just finish, okay? There was a time in my life. Everybody knows that I'm a piece of shit. And there was a time in my life when I would go on the road, my thing would be to, look up on the internet back in the
Witches?
day. Wiccans. And I would look, and I got into a mature phase where I like mature women because I got a massage, and this lady, the one lady was like around 48, somewhere around there, big titties, kind of chubby, and she brought me in the house. It was $125 for a 2-hour massage, which is a great deal.
Steal.
She would put me in a robe. You have tea, and then you talk about your problems. Then she gave me this great massage, and then she fucking lubed me up with other stuff and played with my asshole and jerked me off, and I got to suck on one of her fat titties. And then she showered me off, and we came back out, finished my tea, and she gave me a stone for my problems. It was a jade. She asked me, she has all these stones that help with certain things, prosperity or whatever, anger, envy or whatever. And I got a stone. It was this awesome event of a massage for $125 with this older lady. So I kind of was like, because I go to these young broads and it's like, hi, and they get you in, they try to, that's extra. If you want me to be naked, that's other than that, I can just give you a massage topless. And it's like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you. They want $500 by the time you're out of there just to get a hand job from some hot bitch. This chick gave me 2.5 hours. I got to suck on a fat titty, and she played with my asshole and jerked me off with some type of cream. I wish I got the name of it. It was magical.
I have to
I
tell
got
you,
a
she
stone. I got a stone to help my day.
You got a
My life-
jade, dude.
She
Dude,
doesn't
I got a
sound all that
fucking
mature
jade.
to me.
Wait, but that's the 48-year-old.
That's a 48-year-old.
So
then I started looking for other ones, and I found this. I found this website, and it was mature on this thing, and her fucking face was fuzzed out. But that's okay. They do that a lot, and that's how you know it's legit when they don't want you to know who it is.
Yeah.
Because that means they work independent.
Okay.
When you see that on these things, I should have wrote a book on how to fucking get puss off the internet.
I thought you did.
I wrote a book on how to cheat, but I did write some topics on a couple chapters on how to get off the internet.
Just
But
write me an email is all you need to do.
but the fuzzed out face means it's legit. One thing. Number two, she works on her own. because she doesn't want people to see. She has like a legitimate job or legitimate life where she doesn't want people to know that it's her. So that's always a good sign, because you don't want to go with some chick who looks smoking hot. You show up, it's some fucking cunt, and there's a fucking Mexican behind the door, and they're going to rob you. So I pulled up. It was up the street. You know, Whiskey A Go-Go on Sunset? I pulled up there, up that street. This beautiful contemporary hanging on the cliff. Mercedes in the parking lot. I pull in, and this old 68-year-old woman opens the door. Cotton candy hair. You know, that gray cotton.
Who's ready to come?
She opens the door, and she goes, she knew I was really young. And she's like, are you sure you want to do this?
How old were you?
I had to be early 20s. You know, one of the second times I was in L.A., I think. You know, and I remember her nightie didn't fit.
Wait a minute, she said, "Are you?" Her first thing was, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
Yeah.
Are you here to help me with the radiator?
So she had the nightie didn't fit, and I was like, "No, I'm cool. I'm all right." You know, I was like, "Fuck it. We'll see what happens." We go in. We took an elevator. She had an elevator in her house.
Wow.
She must have been somebody, and her husband died,
Right.
and this is
So
how
she
she's
starts to
paying the
jerk off
taxes.
it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're going to take the house. Not if I can come up with a plan. Jerk off a young Bobby
Adam
Kelly.
Sandler comes in. Nana, what you got to do is jerk him off.
Oh, Adam Sandler is jerk off Nana.
So we went up in the elevator. I remember she was holding my hand, but she had arthritis, so her hand didn't open fully. And we went up to the second, third floor or something like that.
Bumming me out.
And I remember she had like 100 cats. And they were just everywhere. And they were looking at me like, you're a piece of shit. Like, not one cat was not looking at me like, yuck. And she gave me a massage. And then at the end, she put on a glove to jerk me off.
Ooh.
And she rolled me over. And I remember I went, can I ask you a question? She's like, yeah. I go, it says prostate massage in there. Is that included in the 125 or is that extra? She goes, did you want that? I go, if it's included, yeah. If not, I'm good. She goes, ugh. She went and got another glove and just snapped it on angrily, and then started rubbing my asshole and jerked me off.
Oh, it says here on the coupon I get my butthole played with. I hate to do this. Can you play with my butthole? She thought you were going to ask her a question about history. Roll over and be like, what was Roosevelt like? Was his administration ran pretty thoroughly?
When Kennedy got shot.
Where were you?
Well, listen, man.
I thought you meant the island.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Yeah, I've been with an older woman. I guess you can count that, right?
How quick did you come?
I came quick. I just remember her bed smelled like death.
Oh, jeez.
Just smelled like mothballs and fucking like very florally. You know, old ladies smell florally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that a word, florally?
Sure.
Let's ask
It
the
is.
fucking master.
They smell floral. I would say
Floral.
I'll
Okay.
go with floral.
I'll
You
go
good?
floral. All right. Would you yell at me? You fucking stupid person.
No, I'm not.
You don't have an
like that.
education. That's why
No,
you
they
drive
don't-
like
they don't
that.
yell, they
You're
just go,
projecting. You're projecting a lot onto Chris.
Yeah, like I'm not.
He has been sweet.
Do you know Chris?
Yes.
Oh,
Very
okay.
nice guy.
I like Chris. He's on my show. I like him a lot.
I know.
It's an honor to be here, Bobby.
Well, I like
projecting.
I'm projecting to get him to say something.
He's being.
It's
Why don't you
like
stop sticking up for Chris? He doesn't need you.
Because maybe if
He
I
has
don't stuck up, then maybe you say I'm not bringing the energy.
Yeah.
Like the first half of the show.
All right.
So now I am.
Oh, so now it trails off,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah. I started getting nervous when I looked over and saw Scopo with his serial killer stare.
I don't want him wearing white T-shirts anymore. It looks like he's nude.
Yeah. He also looks like one of the first people that got into bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Like he was one of the first guys to lift weights.
Yeah, he
Jack
has.
LaLanne.
He's got Jack LaLanne body.
I want you to get a fucking like a onesie, one of those things.
I think I have a onesie.
Will you please bring it in next
If
week?
I can find it, I'll bring it in.
Please bring it
Can
in.
we have him and Mike Vecchione wrestle on a podcast?
Oh, God, those fucking two both have that lumpy body, don't they?
Yeah, you guys. It looks like you share a body.
Like Vecchione's like, yeah, I gotta go out. Let me get that body.
I'm not. I'm just fucking around with Chris.
No,
Can I fuck?
it's good.
Yeah, it's
all
good. Now, how long you been doing comedy?
Going on 5 years.
5. So you're new in the business.
I'm
How
new.
long you been doing comedy, Schultz?
A little over 6. 6 was like April.
I mean, what do you got going on? Anything happening? What's happening with you?
Me?
We're not talking about him.
All right,
Well, he's going to be
No, I'm
summering
kidding.
in Martha's Vineyard
In Martha's
for the
Vineyard.
rest of the time
I
with
just
his
finished
wife.
that. I bought a tweed cap.
Yeah. You open up a bakery in the
Guys,
west side.
We're selling
Gluten-free.
cronuts.
Yeah,
Cronuts,
We're
guys.
doing onion pizza, which is new.
No,
It's potato onion pizza.
It's delicious.
Schultz is still looking for a break in the business.
No, I've been fortunate to have some cool breaks. I did. We're taping Girl Code now. All right, so
You're doing Girl Code?
Yeah, I do Girl Code and Guy Code.
Why?
Because they asked.
Yeah.
That's as
Why
easy
did
as
you?
that.
Why did you emphasize asked?
I don't know. I thought
that
that would
was
be funnier.
sticking it. It was
I was
funnier.
sticking it. You know, like I was.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be the confident one.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
No, so I have a dating show that I'm hosting coming out on MTV in October, and then I'm hosting a show called Jobs That Don't Suck on MTV2.
MTV is
in
just
January.
fucking sucking you guys. They're vacuuming the comics
Dude, we
up.
taped a great Guy Court, which we both taped.
Yeah.
I swear,
What's
I think
Guy
it's gonna
Court?
be Guy Court is a court show based on Guy Code. So like,
And I was a little upset that they denied my request to make the opening a parody of Night Court. I was a little upset that we couldn't do that.
I don't think that's their target audience.
I know,
not
but
gonna
that's
know
my,
that.
that's my target audience.
But taping it was one of the, it was the most fun I've ever taped anything live. There's a live audience. You basically get to just bust balls with the other comic who's there.
Right.
You're just
Yeah.
making fun
You know
of
they
them the whole
did. You
time.
know,
Comedy Central.
Comedy
did that,
Central
yeah.
tried to do the court
with
show.
Greg Giraldo and Louis Black.
no, there was another one too that Dom Irera did.
Really?
Comedy Court.
Oh!
It was called Comedy Court.
Following the A-list.
No, I'm saying that that's been
Yeah.
it's.
But the idea, this wasn't. See, the idea for this is the comedy is secondary, even though it's really primary. So it's like you bring your buddy in because he finished
What?
the pizza. You know what I mean?
Hang on one second, Master. Will you please fucking explain that to me? It's secondary, even though it's primary. First of all, what do those words mean? Second of all, what does he mean?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Indubitably, when someone has one of he's like
Schultz,
the genius.
this is what sucks about Schultz. He could say the dumbest shit in the world, and it sounds just because his hair.
Get you all whipped up.
I didn't know I was that guy. Am I that guy?
He gets you whipped up.
He gets you whipped up.
He's got that. He's got that politician confidence.
Yeah.
I'm voting. Comptroller
All right,
Andrew
so-
Schultz, 2016.
Go ahead. What are you saying?
So it's these kids who watch Guy Code bring their buddy in because their buddy violated Guy Code in some way.
Right.
A lot of rapes. I'm just kidding. A lot of man-on-man rape.
One of the cases that I thought was pretty funny was this kid hated group text. So every time he was involved in a group text, he would send a picture of his dick.
That's funny.
To the rest of the
That's
people.
funny, yeah.
I thought that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
right?
that's good.
So you'd have Dan would be the person defending, and I would be like the plaintiff, or vice versa. And we're arguing these cases, which are kind of silly, so it's funny. But also, Dan is making fun of me. I'm making fun of Dan. We're making fun of Donnell, who's the judge. And
Darnell Rollins?
Your eye is just leaking out of boredom, or I don't even know.
No, is something happening?
It's just,
What happened?
It was getting really wet.
My eye?
Yeah, it was the left one,
I
right?
have to give you a handkerchief.
The lens?
I don't know if it's. I didn't even
No,
know.
I was rubbing it.
Okay. I just turned back over and I just saw you go.
crying.
Ugh.
That would look something. That looks so badass, though. It's always like dangerous people in movies always have that one thing. If
glass
you just
eye?
had like a handkerchief that you just
Like the
dabbed-
guy
In Bond.
his tears were
the
blood.
Bond, yeah.
But you'd be like a Bond villain. You'd be like,
What do you got going on, Chris?
Just around the city, but I've been touring a little bit with Chris Hardwick.
Really? How's that?
It's been a lot of fun. Like
Yeah.
getting exposed to bigger crowds and working my material, having fun.
That's great. That's great. Look, doing tours with comics are awesome. You just were out by yourself. How fucking terrible is that?
It was fucking awful.
I don't like
I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
I love it, man.
being by yourself on the road.
Oh no, not by myself, but being on the road. I think
Being on the road's
fun,
great,
man.
but when you're by yourself, everybody wants to become a headliner. I want to be a headliner. But then when you get there and you realize, oh shit, I'm alone in the middle of fucking nowhere. And look, if you drink, if you party, if you're getting pussy, that's great. But if you got a girlfriend and you're straight eight, you know what I mean? And you got to go home when you. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
It was by the end. I had gotten used to going home and watching Netflix, like to my hotel room.
Right,
So people
yeah.
would be like, girls would be like, "Hey, great show," and you're like, "Thank you." Is the kitchen still open? Like to the comedy club, like closed. You're like, "Damn it."
Yeah.
Just going back to the
You gotta
fucking
always
comfort
you
suites.
gotta order your food in between the fucking first and second show.
shows, that's
Take
right.
it from a fucking fatty. Yeah, let me get the hummus and the French fries and hamburger. No, that's for somebody else. That's just in case I fail on the hummus.
Yeah.
Have you've been on the road too?
Yeah. I've been fortunate. I've been on the road, man. I really dig it. And anytime it's like close,
Yeah.
I'll ask maybe a buddy of mine to come or whatever.
See, I like doing that.
That's the most.
Oh,
fun.
I had a blast with fucking this asshole and Gomez this weekend. Was just even going out there. It's even as soon as you get in the car and you're with other comics and you're all going to the same gig, everything's okay. It doesn't matter who does what. If you bomb, you know that you got each other's backs. You know it's going to be a good night. Yeah. And it just doesn't matter. I fucking
team
love
effort.
it. Yeah, it's just it doesn't, none of it matters. When you're by yourself and you're going into that fucking enemy territory, you know what I mean? You don't know who the middler is. You don't know who the fucking MC is. You don't know what the club, you go in there. All of a sudden, you see people just screaming and yelling. The guy goes up before you guys like fucking alcohol. Come on, drink up. If something goes wrong, you're here to see Robert Kelly. That's why you're not laughing at me. Fuck
shit.
me. Don't worry, Robert's coming up soon. You fucking cunt.
Keep drinking. It'll get funnier. No, it won't. You're going to get wasted.
Yeah,
and
dude.
you're going to be unintelligible.
Yeah, don't keep drinking.
Yeah, please don't.
Actually, that's bad.
Coffee.
Yeah, what I do. Yeah, get coffee.
Can someone get that guy coffee?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Caffeinate up, everybody. Let's
They should have vitamin B shots.
We got
in
an
the
hour
club.
to go. Yeah, guys, we need to do a little concentration exercises before the headline.
What will you do when you're doing like a
Talking-
Thursday?
bring the-
What will you do when you're doing like a Thursday through Sunday? Will you hang out with the people that are on the show?
I hang out with. Look, if the opener is cool, or the middler's cool, I'll always hang out. I like to go, and I'll hang out with fans too. Like last couple times, I sent tweets out where I'd be like, "Look, I'm in town," and they'll be like, "You want to go fishing?" And I'll go, "Yeah." And I got picked up at like 5 a.m. by these two dudes. Were awesome. Took me up over the fucking Continental Divide in Denver and other side. We went fly fishing all day. And it was insane. And, I got back not all day. I mean, around noon, we said, fuck it. Came back because I got to take a nap before my shows. And it was awesome. Caught the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. Hung out with these dudes. They were great. I'll hang out with, the comics, too. I've done that in Cleveland. The Ramon, the dude in Cleveland, or Bill Squire. Go to some of the fucking coolest restaurants you didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
Like I went to this pho restaurant in Cleveland. I didn't even know it was there. It's like some of the best pho in the country, right in Cleveland. In the back, it looked like a shitty back room. You wouldn't go as a white dude. You'd see just Asian people going. You're like, they play fucking baccarat back there. I'm not going back there. But it's this awesome restaurant with a dirty door. And it was the best, some of the best food ever. I do that shit. I'll hang out all the time now with comics and do shit. Especially guys who are good guys. If you're a fucking good guy, I'll fucking hang out with you and take you to lunch and
Do
all
you
that shit.
request certain guys to open for you? That
I
you
say
chilled
this
with before?
when I look, and I'll bring guys with me when I can. Absolutely, but sometimes I can't. I can't afford to fly somebody out at some gigs and put them up in a fucking hotel. They want you to do all that. A lot of these guys, a lot of these rooms have the local guy and they don't pay him shit.
Right.
So it's like, but if I'm in a room in the middle act, the feature act, they like to be called, well, the MC's cool. Anytime I'm in town, dude, you can work with me. Just say it.
Yeah.
Right.
Any fucking time. But it's weird too. Like Denver, Comedy Works, they have a different 3 guys open every night.
They have like a weird system.
They have a weird system, but it's more like a showcase. And then they have the headliner.
Yeah,
but,
they have like the MC, sometimes 2 guys.
it's an MC and then 2 guys spots.
Yeah.
And they would have more too, but I was like, look, I'm doing an hour.
Right.
So this is weird too. A lot of headliners just do 45. I didn't know that.
52.
Well, you do barely.
That's in your
Barely 52.
I go 52 and then I throw.
You literally have to slow down on your Russian voice. What? You want me to go down to street?
15 minutes is all Russian.
Street down to street. I repeat, street.
I love that joke.
More or less, you're getting it.
This weekend, though, I did like the Stress Factory. Vinny, have you done the Stress Factory yet? Yeah, he'll do 40 fucking minutes. He doesn't give a fuck. Vinny would just come in, and it took me a while, to deal with that. I think once you're funny, once you know you can go up after anybody or anything, you can just let go. There was a time though for a couple of years where I was fucking this. I know, and you got to do because I was like, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit.
Right.
I mean, still, there's places that are just fucking the Wild West, and they don't care.
Oh,
but look, Vinny will come in and he'll do. He'll come in. What he hosted, he did 30 minutes up front as the host, and then he brings up the other guy, and then Lewis, and it was already 45 minutes late. The second show.
Yeah, you didn't get on until like 11:30 Saturday night.
9:45 show. I didn't get on until 11:30.
Jesus.
So, but here's the thing: I can sit there and go, "What the fuck? I'm never." And okay, don't. Or I can go, Vinny, I don't want to wait that long. But I just was like, fuck it, I'll do 50. I got my hour. I know what the fuck I'm doing for my special, so I'm just going to go home. And then, it's like, fuck it. I don't care.
How often do you change it up? Like, because you'll go back to some of these same...
Well, I don't... Look at, man, I ain't Louis C.K. I ain't even, it's like some of these guys are, I was talking to Rogan about this last year. I called him one night late just to ask him something, and he picked up. And we wound up talking for like 3 hours on the phone. It was like the middle of the fucking night. We just yapping about all kinds of shit. I must have caught him when, I don't know if he was high or whatever, but we were talking about like, it takes me a long time to things happen to me,
right.
And then I talk about it, and it becomes a story, and then I add, the punchlines in the story, and I play with that, and then there's tags inside of that, and then I add details, which is kind of my thing. I'll add a detail and a detail, and be specific so specific where it's funny, and then it gets bigger and bigger, and then it gets smaller, and then it gets bigger again, and then in around a year or 2 years it's kind of done. But I don't do shit. I don't write jokes like set up punch tag.
Tell the truth.
No, I don't fuck with those guys either, because guys who write really funny jokes or just joke, or people who have a character, like Michelle Wolf, she's a joke writer. Mm-hmm. There's certain guys that are really, it's just a quicker process, I think.
Right.
You can be topical.
Yeah,
I can be topical, but I'm not. I like just shit that happens to me.
But you feel pressure when you go back to those same markets, and
I think you should.
Fans?
Yeah, I think as I'm getting fucking older, yeah. I mean, look, you can see me fucking 4 times, and I could do the same set every time, but it's going to be different every fucking time because I kind of perform it.
Right.
I'm not just standing in one spot delivering a joke.
You didn't see that coming.
Well, look, I don't think that's bad either. I think it's good.
Right.
I think every form of comedy has its great parts. There's guys who really do that. Joe's a great joke writer.
Yeah,
for sure.
Very funny guy.
Very modest too.
Soda does voices and tells a story, and there's jokes inside of that. You know what I mean? I've seen you, and you tell stories too. I haven't seen you yet, but even Chris goes up and talks about his fat ass. It's just him going up, being as honest as he possibly can, with punchlines in it and tags in it. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own little thing. Look at Hannibal Buress is a joke teller. Like, I remember when he was in Montreal this year, he went up and did this. It's a nasty show, but I was like, you're not nasty. So he went up and just did this whole reverse weird thing about nasty things. Like, I'm supposed to be and he talked about, like, I don't know, whatever, throwing up on a shoe. That's nasty. And he just kept talking about nasty instead of what we were supposed to be talking about, pussy and shit like that. Yeah. It was funny. That was his way of doing it. And it worked. You know what I mean? Because he's good at that. You're good at what you do. And I think that I'm getting better at it, but I think, you should have something new. It's scary, though. Like, what do you have, an hour? 40 minutes? 50 minutes?
I mean, when I go...
What do you have that's fucking, that's a solid fucking hour? Or a solid 45 or a solid 50? What do you got?
I mean, I'll do a solid 45 minutes.
So you have 45 minutes?
Yeah, but
you do an hour?
Yeah, I do an hour.
Because you without fucking with the crowd.
That's what I'm saying.
Take all that fluff.
45.
All that bells and whistles out.
45.
45 minutes. What do you got?
52.
What do you got, Joe?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I did that CD, and then I have a new...
You have an hour.
45. I mean, I could do an hour, yeah.
I don't
have a lot of shows that I'm doing an hour.
But you could do an hour
in 20 minutes.
The question...
I can do like long. I have hours probably of jokes, but I wouldn't want to do them and say this is a really strong hour. I could say I'm going to give you a really strong 45.
I could do over an hour. I could probably do an hour and a half of solid jokes right now. I could do an hour and a half. Solid. Just no fucking, hey, that's a nice shirt. You know what I mean? No, I mean, we all do that shit. That's what Colin Quinn said to me once. He goes, you know you're a great comic when you walk off stage and you don't feel guilty.
Yeah.
He goes, because we all have something in our act or we do something during a set that we feel fucking guilty about, right?
Yeah.
And we still do it. But I think you should come up with, I did new shit this weekend, you know, and it didn't work. It works. One thing worked, and I guess that's all you need. But like Louis does a new 6 fucking hour every 6 months.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know. DeRosa writes a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, if we're talking quantity, not quality. No, I'm kidding. But
there's people that can turn over quickly.
Yeah. I think that you should do it, though. I think when you go back, especially, you know, you young guys, you know, you guys are getting fame a lot quicker, I think, than I did.
I mean, I'm not.
I mean, you how long you been in this? 6 years, and you're already headlining. I don't. That doesn't even compute with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not that you. It's not like you can't do it. Not that you're not doing it. You're doing it.
Right.
So, but here's the thing. You know, you guys all like you look at that show, the Code show, that they're with Chris, and the two
Harley and
girls.
Jessica.
You know, when this runs its course, we talked about this before. It's got to be. Are you on your phone, Dan?
I was turning it on airplane mode.
Do you think I'm stupid?
No, I was turning it on airplane
Do you think
mode.
I'm stupid?
Yeah, not at all.
I was a juvenile hall fucking monitor.
Yeah, I know.
Or whatever they call. I know when fucking people are on their stupid, when they're not paying attention.
All right. I was listening.
No, you're not
Code-
fucking listening.
Code show this weekend. You said that's going to
Well,
come to its end.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that those things, you know, these, you know, you guys are going to have like something. You're going to have that hour, and then they're going to see that hour, and they're going to want to see another hour. I think that's where comedy went now.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, you listen to a prior album, it was half hour.
Yeah.
A half hour. 40 minutes or something like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't he didn't have a new hour every fucking 6 months.
Yeah, Burr and CK changed it.
Well, I think Carlin did too. I mean, the overexposure of comedy, you can just turn it on and see it on the internet.
Right.
You know, there's so many comedy clubs. Every weekend we're out. You know, you are going back to the same places over and over and over again now.
Yeah.
To make that fucking money. So as soon as something you had that monetary value to it, now you have a product, and you know it's comedy, and now you got to go back and you know I try like I had people this week 7 times saw me at the Stress Factory. Jesus. I had people before they were married, they saw me when they were couples, and it's like, all right, cool,
yeah, you
see you every time, but I don't know.
And
I think with a joke writer, when you can see it coming, I don't know if you can see that over and over.
I don't think you can. I think the shelf life is like one time, or maybe I think it's 2 times. I think
2
it's
times.
Once it gets you, and the second time you watch the audience enjoy the joke.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, okay, he's gonna like this.
Yeah, but I think like I can watch a guy like you.
Okay.
I can watch you more than once. Because you're going up there and you're kind of doing. I can watch Louis because it's not the same every time.
Yeah.
Well, here's that. I think you want to see new jokes because you love them, but I've listened to Attell's CD 40 times.
Yeah.
And it's the best every time I listen to it. Seinfeld's CD.
Yeah, I agree, dude. I'm the same
I've watched
way.
Naked Gun 150 times. It's
I
the
agree.
Fucking balls.
You're like, here's something like that we always talk about when I talk about your act is like, I appreciate the vulnerability in your jokes. Like, yeah, you might be like a classic joke writer in style.
I am
but
a classic.
No, but for real, like I laugh every time when I imagine your leg up. Like because of the vulnerability of it. Like the vulnerability doesn't get old.
I love when one of us talks to the other one with compliment. How that one, we love taking compliments. No, thanks, no, cool.
Yeah, I hate myself.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
No, I love it. We all do that. He was like, no, I don't know if that's, and he was like, no, I love the way you. Oh, my act, okay, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, isn't there times like even I remember on Bronx Mornings you told me the story, and I don't even know if it was in your act or not, but it was something about.
The fuck is that?
You woke up and your car was stolen or something like that.
Hang on 1 second. Wait, whoa. I want you to go downstairs. Do not let them in. go downstairs. If it's Louis J. Gomez, he doesn't come in.
Anybody else?
What if it's
Anybody
Lester
else can
Bangs,
bring him
though?
in. Louis J. Gomez doesn't come in. What?
If it's Lester Bangs, do you bring him
Hey.
Oh, shit.
He died.
Oh, shit.
God
He's-
damn,
he's
man.
dead.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I interrupted
Sorry,
you
guys.
guys.
There's a story about like you woke up in a stolen car or something like
Yeah.
that. Do you know what I mean? What was the?
My friends, when I was drinking back in the day when I was like 13 or 14, I took a T-ball, which is a yellow pill that just fucked you up, made you like you were shit-faced. And I drank some beers, which I shouldn't have. I smoked some weed. I was just way too much stuff, and I just passed out in my friend's Monte Carlo. And I woke up, and someone stole it.
So he woke up with the people who stole.
Holy shit!
So it's like whenever I hear your name, that's the first thing that pops into my head is you just waking up out of your slumber, and then these two fucking dudes in the front of the car. Like that's in movies, dude. That's
So
not
what happened after that?
What's that?
What happened after that?
They yelled. They were like, "If you fucking tell anybody." Well, I've actually written that story down, like for a certain thing. Like now, since I've told you that, actually in the last few months, where stories like that, the time I blew a guy for a steak, you know what I mean?
Classic.
What?
It's a classic.
We can't get into it now.
Oh, it's a classic. It's classic. It's the classic. You go into a closet. If you blow me, I'll give you a steak. It's the classic. You know.
So, but you know, like
everything happens in the title.
Was it a porterhouse?
Why is Soder so
what
comfy?
kind of steak?
Yeah, it was a T-bone. Who was it?
It was Tony next door.
What is it?
It was Tony from next door.
What do you need?
He just forgot his key.
Oh, okay. So you had to run all the way down for Tony?
Yeah.
You blew a dude for a steak?
You know.
Yeah, I was young though.
Just, boys being boys.
Just
Boys,
experimenting.
You know, you just fucking, you got an older guy telling you suck a steak.
What kind of steak?
It was a T-bone.
It was, okay.
Yeah, the fillet on one side and the porter on the other, I believe. Yeah, it was worth it. You know what's so funny is that you do all this weird shit sexually as a kid. I don't know if did you do any weird shit sexually?
Not really.
Look.
I'm not trying to be corporate Dan. I really didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything.
I swear to God.
Joe,
sometimes it's just boring Dan.
Yeah.
He just got nothing.
Well, I could. Would you want me to be like, yeah, we did some crazy shit.
make some shit up.
I'm the same way. I got
Butt
nothing.
fucked in a drainage.
We had
No.
this before when Norton was here. You guys were talking about sucking each other's dicks.
You're
and
like,
fingering
yeah,
butt-
you're blowing your buddies.
Yeah, some
We're
guys-
And then you give me
Some
like
guys
the
don't-
come on, and I'm like, what? I did not. I never fucked a guy or wanted to fuck a guy or watched a guy fucking.
Yeah.
I never had it.
You never fucked with your friend in the room?
No.
No, I did have
wait
a
minute.
buddy jerk
had
off.
sex while my friend was also having sex.
No, you fucked the same chick.
I've done that.
Oh yeah, but not.
Yeah, that's the fucking with the dude in the room.
No, that's not. The way you say it makes it seem like it could
Not
be something.
fucking the dude.
That's
fucking with the dude in the
You
room.
ever bang a dude and chick watches? Pretty freaky. Pretty nasty. Like, baby, I'm gonna bring in a.
What
French-
about you, Chris?
No.
You've never fucked with another dude in the room.
No.
What? Really? What? Did you just straight up fuck
It's
chicks?
just me and the girl.
Talking to the mic.
It's just me and the girl.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I'm left out now.
Yeah.
No, I'm the same way.
it's all
No,
right.
you're in the majority here.
Okay.
This body's a fucking.
What
weirdo.
sucks is when they turn it on you and they make you feel bad
Yeah, I
that
like that
you
we
didn't
have-
have to blow a 13-year-old for a piece of meat.
Right, we got
You were
numbers.
13.
He was
trying
no. I was younger than that, and
Okay.
all right, yeah, he was 13.
That's what.
And
that's
how
what-
old-
you
how old
11,
were
he was
you?
13.
Okay, sorry.
You were 11. He's 13.
Listen,
When I was at 11.
if I know anything,
That'd be gay.
it's the Bobby.
How old were you?
I didn't have pubes.
How old?
I don't know.
That's how old.
And you
I
just blew
forget.
a dude. How does this guy have access to T-bone steaks?
I don't think I blew him. I don't think I blew him because I would have to know what
it
blow.
was.
I think I just put his dick in my mouth. If you want to be technical,
It'd be funnier if you did. It'd be funny if you did like if you slapped your tongue with
There's
his dick.
no
Just some real
reaction.
like if I
nasty
freaked
shit.
him out,
Like,
I was like, "Oh, you like that?" He's like, "Whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa."
Just doing this as a power move, not an enjoyment.
Yeah, I'm just doing what I saw my father do to my older brother.
Yeah, just living through
Was
a
he
cycle.
was he pleased or?
Well, I'll explain something to you that when kids, when you're young, and it happens to some people, it's quite common.
When you're a kid, sucking dick is just what you do. It sounded like you were going to like. Let me tell you a little story. Sucking that dick for some meat.
When you're a boy, a young young little boy and you suck that cock for the first time.
You're like, this isn't anything. This isn't relatable.
When
to
you
my childhood.
when you have a steak on the grill and that cock is right by your mouth.
My question is, after that, how long did it take for the smell of cooking meat to not remind you of penis?
Here's the thing. This is a fact. This is a fact that when you're young, that you don't know what gay is. You don't know what sex is. And when nobody's there to tell you about it, which happens a lot in Irish Catholic homes and religious homes where they don't want to bring it up, you wind up experimenting or finding out how. I don't hang out with little girls. I hang out with other boys, young boys.
Hey, what are you, fag? You hanging out with little girls?
And you wind up, fucking playing with each other's ding-dings.
You hanging out with girls? Come on, man up. Put that guy's dick in your mouth.
Queer up? Let's get into a fucking naked dog pile.
Look, man, it's and there's people out there listening now that are on your side, but there's also people out there. Look, this is what fucked me up.
I'm not judging your side.
No, I'm going to say this. I know you're
comfort is fascinating.
I'm going to say this.
He's leaning back in his chair right now, by the way. I would be hovering over the microphone. I would be holding it for dear life.
You understand? I felt when I finally learned what sex was, I was like, oh my God, I'm the guy that they're calling faggot or queer, and I'm not. I don't like. I'm older now. I know what it is. I'm a romantic. I love this. I like this girl, but I had this fucking crazy, dark, fucked up secret with sex because nobody taught me what was right or what's wrong. I told you that I got molested in a bush by that fat chick when I was young. She played with my ding-ding, and I was fucked. I thought God was going to punish me. I thought I was going to hell, and I couldn't tell anybody. I had to bury it. Yeah. I had to bury it because if it would have been bad if I did. So here I am in all my life feeling different, fucked up. I had all these dark secrets that weren't even secrets. Yeah. When I told somebody finally, they were like, I told you this, I've said this. Like, it's very common for kids to explore and do this weird shit. Look, if I'm 13 and I'm still sucking a dick, you know what I mean? Well, it's not a problem. It's just you like sucking dick.
It's like when the Penn State scandal happened, and these kids, they're like, oh, they're kids, and they are taking advantage of these kids, but like, these kids are like 15 and 16. It's like, you know what you're doing now, don't you? Right.
Well, I think that when you're 15 and 16, I think you know what you're doing, but also sexually, I think you mature later. Sure. I think you really look. I don't think you know the difference between touch is touch.
Right.
Feeling tingly or tickly or whatever it is what it is. And if there isn't a right or wrong, if you don't know what the fuck's going on, if you're lonely or sad or fucked up, and somebody shows you attention at all, you might do so. Look, I drank and used drugs when I was in 6th grade because I didn't get the attention and the love I needed from my family or my mom or whoever. I didn't have anybody. My mother worked every day. I was alone in the house. My sister had her own friends. I was all alone every single fucking day. And nobody gave me anything. Nobody gave me what I desired most, was just a little affection, a little you're doing a good job, a little I love you, how was your day? Just some fucking amount of attention I didn't get. So when these kids, Dickie and Scott, who were punks and same problem as me, drank and used drugs and robbed and beat people up and did all this crime, when they took me under their wing, I would have done any fucking thing not to be taken away from there. I ran away. I did the drugs they did. I drank what they drank. I did the crimes they did because I just didn't want to feel sad or lonely again. Yeah. So you can't blame a kid for doing something or going somewhere because they don't know, because you don't know how they felt inside. You don't know when an older person or somebody makes them feel good about themselves, feeling negative or positive. That attention, it doesn't matter. It's attention. Yeah. Okay, and we're humans, and if we're not getting the right amount of love or affection from the people that are fucking supposed to give it to us,
right?
Who the fuck your job is to give it to us?
I'm sorry.
And you don't? then don't fucking blame these kids when they go off and do stupid shit or get caught up in fucked up situations. Don't blame them when they're fucked up and doing drugs or doing weird sexual shit because you didn't fucking take the time to fucking explain to them that this is
about homophobia.
Yeah, that's sucking dick.
What if
You're a fucking
What if you
fag.
just have a freaky ass kid?
Hey, look, man, that's what people say to me now. What if your kid, I don't give a fuck. I only want my kid to like himself.
Yeah.
And I want him to know that I fucking love him to death. That no matter what the fuck he does, he's going to be fine. No matter where the fuck he goes, what he wants to wear, what the fuck, his mom and dad got his back. That's all you need in life. You need one other person that believes in you as much as you do, and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
So Bonnie McFarlane said something interesting to me. About,
Boo!
No, but
No, I'm
seriously,
kidding.
about because she got kids or whatever, and I was like, I feel like
She has kids?
Doesn't she have kids?
No, she has one.
She has one kid. Yeah.
Don't
But,
fucking freak out Voss. Where's Andrew Schulz?
But no, she said 'cause I was like,
Bonnie's
I feel
fucking
like
around on me.
I feel like it's so important for like kids to be confident,
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you instill confidence in a kid?
Yeah.
Because confidence is what allows them to say no to drugs or no to doing these other things. And she goes, I just listen, and like I thought about that. The fact that someone listening to
Right.
you, like when you say words and just going,
Yeah,
hey,
what Chris is doing on this podcast.
no, but for real, like, isn't that important? Imagine nobody like you, for example. You just wanted someone that would listen and validate your thoughts.
Well, I wanted more. Listen, I wanted more. Listen, get it, Joe?
Yes.
I wanted more than that. I wanted more than that. I wanted attention. I wanted affection. I wanted a fucking hug, a pat on the back. I wanted some direction in life. I didn't, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was, what?
When I lived in Chicago, I ran a before and after school program in
Because you're
suburb.
more intelligent than everybody. I get it.
Because I needed a
Compassionate
job
is the
to
word.
pay my rent.
I'm kidding.
And in between time, I worked with special ed kids.
What was your rent? $4 a month?
In Chicago? I lived in Wrigleyville. It was like
Special ed job? Nothing? Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Apparently you're the only smart one in the room.
Legitimately didn't get it.
I really
I didn't get it either.
Special ed job.
Yeah.
All right. So it was a fucking dinger. All right. Go ahead. I got the bomb bandana already tied around. All right.
But
fuck, that was the most uncomfortable bomb ever.
Well-
You guys didn't even go boo and give me the bandana. You just went, no, I didn't get it.
It was confusion.
That was my favorite kind of bomb that there is when people are unaware that an attempt at humor had been made.
Yeah, you really left a confusion bomb out there.
Wasn't sure what the reaction was.
we're
supposed
still
to be.
trying to figure
I was
it
trying.
out.
I was just trying to open up. I was trying to contribute.
I
Is it
love
a
when Joe-
Chicago joke. Is it?
I thought you
have
were
no idea.
confusing
that's
Chicago
what I
with
thought it
Detroit.
was.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought it was.
Oh,
I thought
God.
the rent was going to be low because it's Detroit. Do you know? I don't know.
All right, you know what? That was a bomb on many levels. I'll take it. And I love when Joe's accent comes. I was unaware that it was a fucking quacksucker over there. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I ran a before and after school program at a school, and I worked with kids a lot, and you could tell the kids that needed attention. Like they would act out, and they would do certain things, and it just made me feel bad, and then it made me appreciate my parents.
Yeah.
Because they were there for me.
Yeah.
And it really made me appreciate that. So I totally understand.
Yeah, it's. I think as comics though. I mean, you're a broken toy. I think if you're in this fucking business, I don't care if you have great parents, if you have a great family, something happens somewhere.
Of course,
something happens, and that's. I mean, look, it's gonna happen. I know my kid's gonna, something's gonna happen to him. It's gonna suck.
I was forced to watch porno like age 4 and 5.
By who?
My brother and my cousin, because they could watch. They were like older than me. So,
You got secrets.
So they.
What happened? You were in the room while they were jerking off.
No, they weren't. They weren't jerking off. But
who
they were
watches porn without your dick out? Who watches it as like an afternoon show? Hey guys, come on in. We're just gonna watch these people sucking fuck each
what
other.
happened was I was like 4 or 5.
You know when somebody lies when they use no more than twice?
No.
Did you suck your brother's dick? No.
No.
It wasn't
just
like
touched
that.
it. Just touched
No.
No, because they used to put me with my brothers and cousins, my brother and
Whoa!
cousin, because they knew that they wouldn't fucking put porno on if I was there, but they did anyway.
Right.
So they used to steal my dad's porn and my uncle's porn.
Who
and
jerked
watch
off?
It. I don't think they went to the bathroom. I remember them going to the bathroom
together?
a few times. Maybe, I don't know.
What did you do?
What did I was just in the room sitting in a corner. I had no idea what was going on. I just saw titties.
Just
I knew about
stroking your own ass.
I knew about
That
sex
fat
when I was
ass
like
of yours,
7.
just rubbing it.
What did you think of it?
They told me about jerking off. They told me how to jerk off.
Did you? So you jerked off? They taught you?
They taught me when I was like 7 or 8. I've never forget this. I was in a fucking. We were in St. Martin together.
That's what I
an
love.
island. And they fucking come into my room and they tell me how to jerk off at like age 7. I was like, yeah, you take your dick out.
So
and
you
then
took your dick
shove-
out?
No, I was sleeping. They were like, you gotta
What?
remember this.
Did you
What
fly?
the fuck is?
Did
you
you-
sure this isn't Louis J. Gomez story?
Did you fly to St. Martin just for the lesson?
It was a
It wasn't
convention.
even a vacation. We got to get down to the Caribbean and teach this guy how to jerk off.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
They just came. They wanted to fuck with me, I guess.
They were looking at a timeshare and they were teaching each
Yeah.
other how to jerk
But
off.
I think maybe there's part of it. It sounds abusive, and I'm sure you're scarred. But it seems like there's part of it that is kind of kind. They figured out the most amazing thing. Like we got to share this with everyone. We'll be the first ones to
No,
break
they
the
just
news.
wanted to fuck. They just wanted to fuck with me.
All right.
They just. They
I like your
abused the shit out of
can I
me.
say
Like
something?
when
I
you
appreciate
discover a
that.
comedian, you're like, dude,
Look at this
you
guy.
haven't seen fucking, you haven't heard this album, you got to hear this.
It's like a new Street Fighter move with your dick.
Look, here's the deal though. You shouldn't be fucking showing kids porn, man.
No.
What?
Well, they were
Why?
like 10 or 11. I was like, yeah, they like just sit here and watch it so no one knows we're watching porn. I was like, all right.
I don't think
11's young to watch porn too.
I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's healthy. I mean, I don't think it's healthy to. I don't think it's healthy to show a fucking 10, 11, 12-year-old the porn. You know,
12 you could. The 12 you're in middle school.
12 you're.
There was a girl that
I had
used to
porn-
suck dick during
You
lunch.
did?
A girl used to
Oh.
suck dick during lunch.
That's his story? I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, God.
There was a girl.
There goes Gatsby.
Yeah.
Was it you? No.
No.
It was a girl.
Third period.
Oh yeah, forgot her name. No, this
You've
girl-
never touched a dude's dick.
No.
I don't believe.
Why
it.
is that so surprising?
Because your hair, your shirt,
My hair.
everything.
Dick sucking
That
shirt.
was like two guys just getting
At the same time.
your hair and shirt. Yeah, because
No,
you
I
look
don't-
like you have a scooter.
You're just like Marty McFly when he went back to the past. All right. Well,
All right. There you go. Hang on one second. I'm
gonna
glad.
give him-
Hang on one second.
you're gonna give him-
Here you go. Here you go, Joe. This is for you cocksucker. Wrap that around.
this was gone. I don't know why I didn't have this earlier.
That's because it's been on my mic for fucking 4 weeks. I've been bombing for 4 weeks on my own show.
You're not good.
Have you ever touched a man's dick?
No.
Never. I'm the only one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guarantee that's not
There's
true.
this
My
sense
dick
of
a
I
pride.
guarantee that's not true.
I've seen a lot of
look,
dick.
I promise
in,
you-
like showers and stuff like that. I played sports my whole life.
I've seen Joe's piece up in
Yeah.
Montreal.
Where?
In our
Montreal.
hotel room.
Why?
We
He
told
thought
that
it'd be-
story.
yeah.
I was in the shower. I thought it'd be funny if I walked out with a full bone, but I couldn't get it up because this is my proof that I'm heterosexual. I couldn't get it fully up because it was Soder. It was a weird
If
thing.
that's what
That
News
doesn't-
Basis
that
is
doesn't-
about, I don't know that I'm going to be a part of that.
That doesn't
came
prove
out-
you're not gay. It just proves you're not into soda.
I didn't know why you're going to make me feel bad about myself.
So I
You
came
don't
out
think if
with a-
Andrew Schulz was laying outside on a fucking on a double bed, your dick would be shooting, and you'd actually come,
that would have worked.
you'd come before you got out of the shower.
It ended up being better because it ended up being like straight out like a diving board or like a.
Does he got a big
sort of-
piece?
Yeah,
Sorry.
good sized
And
piece.
Soder's
Jesus.
working on an email or whatever. Just turns to me and goes, "Whoa, you got a thick cut." It was really fun. We had a great time.
That's funny. Well, I mean, look, I guess I'm the only one, but I just think I don't agree with it. I think I was fucked up. I wish somebody took me aside and said, "Hey, sex is sex."
Yeah.
God damn it. Can we just get over it? Sex is sex. Teach your kid about fucking sex when you're supposed to. Let them know that it's out there and keep them away from fucking porn. Fucked me up so bad. I just wanted to murder fucking chicks. Just fucking do dirty, fucked up shit.
I think a little porn is healthy though.
I think porn is all right. I do, but it's, it took so long to get out of the addiction.
It keeps you sane.
Yeah, like today, I went and got a regular massage. And it's like, now I got to go get a fucking dirty one or I'm going to go fucking murder somebody. I'm going to murder my wife. I'm sitting there like, this lady's just did my inner thigh and my ass just popped up in the air.
Presented?
I got in doggy position. She had to push me back down.
Start wiggling it?
She had, no. What?
I've been a bad boy, dude.
No.
Wiggle, wiggle.
No.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
I told you the first time I was talking before, like I used to have a guy massage. He worked with my wife at the salon, and he went to Harvard. He had a master's degree in the human anatomy. I did this road gig. I got this 48 college tour. I booked every school on this NACA festival. So I was gone for 2 months, 5-6 days a week. They just booked me. I lost feeling in my finger from going and doing these shows. Because these shows, like one of them was great, and the next 5 were just terrible. Like in a cafeteria at a Christian school at 6:30 at night. It was just a nightmare. Some of them were great. Some of them were fucking awful. I lost feeling in both of my my pinky finger and the other finger. I don't know what that. What is this one?
Ring finger.
Is that the ring finger? Because I don't have a ring on it.
If you like it, then you should have ring on it.
You should have put a ring on. I get to correct you.
Put a shoulda. Is it not? Is it not?
You should have
you
put a
shoulda ring on it?
You should have put a ring on it.
Should have put a ring on it.
Well,
So
I got the essence of it. I got the essence of it. I knew what you were
I
going
had
for.
this, and that's
Yeah,
what.
you got it. Schultz got to win today.
Bunch of jerks.
Corrected the list.
So I
shut up.
I had to go to this guy, this dude, and he healed me. It was in my back. My tension was in my back and on my wing. It went up to my head and went down into my fingertips, and I lost feeling in my fingertips because of a thing in my back. This
Nerve damage?
nerve in my back.
Yeah.
But the first time I went to him, we're in his studio, and I had to take I was like, "Do you want me to, take my clothes off?" He's like, "No, just your shirt." I'm like, "You don't want to take my pants off or something?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "All
So
right."
how does this work? Do I suck your dick first, and then you come back at me, or what's up? Do you only work after you've come, or what
There's
are we doing?
no stakes here, Bobby. We just.
I've never.
The guy's like, I'm just here to help you with your.
just want to help you.
So I'm not going to suck your dick first. I suck your dick after because I don't really know if I want to suck your dick
No. You
after.
came to me with the back issues in your hand.
So I'm not
going
to suck your dick.
Dude, if I'm going to suck your dick, just tell me when I'm going to suck your dick, dude.
Security.
Just take the hit. Just take the suck.
I'm happily married. I have a wife. And a kid.
No, he was gay. He
Oh,
was
he
gay.
was?
Oh, he
He's
was
like,
gay.
honey. He's like, honey, before and
have
after.
He was gay. He wanted nothing to do with me. I remember, like
I'm not
halfway
into bears.
halfway through, I go, my hamstring kind of. He goes, I'm just gonna work on your back today.
You're kind of being a little bit of a sassy bitch.
You're kind of being aggressive, and I feel vulnerable right now.
First off, honey, I wouldn't even touch your hamstring. Second
Yeah.
off, we're working on your hand.
Oh man.
And third
Anyways.
off, it's dick suck after.
All right, man. Well, check it out. This has been a fun show. You guys have been great. Andrew, thanks for coming down.
Thank you, man.
Chris, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
I always like when I have new guys on. You guys were real great. And Chris Scopo.
That's Scopo.
Oh, yeah.
Scopo. It's Scopo when he fucks me on my reads.
You still could have read it.
This is what I don't like about having Chris as the intern.
Kelly would have wilted.
I could Kelly's shoulders round up.
She'd be like, Bobby.
Yeah.
I would have got 40 texts after the show going,
Do you think Bobby's really mad at me that I didn't print it out instantly?
This cunt doesn't give a fuck if this whole.
He's got fat ass confidence. That's what it is. He does. He got big ass confidence.
He has NBA player hitting on you confidence.
He really does.
He's got fucking basketball wives confidence.
You still could have read it.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. I got one eye. I got fucking
Falling
one
apart.
eye.
You got a tissue.
I'm reading off on a fucking iPhone. Cock suck fuck. Joe, I love you.
I love you too, Bob.
You gave me such a beautiful text the other day.
Oh yeah, we had a sweet moment.
Very, and you know what? I love it when this is what makes me happy, is that the fans. We had so many YKWD fans out this weekend.
You had a ton of fans coming out.
Look at man, I love you guys listening to this show, man. I love that you show up and support us at our gigs live, and you came up to Joe in the middle of fucking where was it?
I was in Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids, and he got this beautiful.
Yeah, nice guy, and said a lot of nice things about the podcast, and he sees everyone that comes to town. He goes and sees them, big fan, and I feel like we're a part of people's lives. It's nice. Feels good.
Well, we are, man. We do this shit for fun and shits and giggles and have a laugh every week. But you forget that what we say here, a lot of people, we affect people. We are that motherfucker. When I was alone and we didn't have direction and we didn't have people talking to us or giving that attention, we are that to some people. Some people love listening to the show. Some people love to laugh. Some people love the insight. Well, they love the new guys on the show, especially the old guys, Dan and Joe, and now Chris and Kelly and myself, and even stupid ape fucking Louis J. fucking Gomez.
But I don't think the listeners understand how great it is when you're in a city that you don't know anybody and they're like, hey, I'm a big fan of the podcast. Immediately that's like, oh, so you get my sense of humor.
Already.
You're already good. I'm good. Now I can have fun. Like a lot of the times I've been taking hot ones in like Kansas City or San Antonio.
Yep.
You look and there's a YKWD fan laughing and you're like, I can just play to you and maybe a couple people. You're going to be my raft to get me through this.
Fuck yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah, and I love you guys. You guys are great. We got the the Bill Murray photo came in. You guys can send stuff to us individually or to the show. We'll put it up in the studio. Please, it's the email is 676A 9th Ave, number 424, New York 10036. Again, that's 676A 9th Ave, number 424. New York 10036. You can make sure, don't email food, don't send food. We can't have food.
But Chipotle gift cards would be really encouraged.
Now you know we're gonna get that.
I am starving, and
well, if you send it to all of us. Don't just fucking. If I see a fucking envelope with just Chipotle gift cards to Joe List, I'll kill somebody. So make sure that everybody, the guys on today, they're not really here again.
I like Chipotle too.
Yeah, Dan and me like Chipotle, and I guess Chris.
That's where I write most of my voices.
What am I going to do with Chris when Kelly comes back?
You're going to have him fight to the death.
I
Like
think
that scene in
I think the question is,
Dark
what are you
Knight.
going to do with Kelly when Kelly comes back?
Yeah. That's true.
Chris is like he's like a
I'm gonna
fucking
get shit for that.
signed him on a free agency and he's coming out just killing it.
Why you always got me, Joe?
I have to listen to the show at 4 a.m. because of the time difference, but I just downloaded it.
Hey man, my father just did charcuterie.
I'm gonna get shit. She's gonna. You hurt my feelings. I can't do voices.
You and Nate, it's always
trying to
the
do a
best.
voice. Yeah,
Watching Joe and Nate attempt them because they go in and then they look at you and they're like,
I want to thank Ian Rice, Peter Grassi, George Burr. I want to thank Sam Westmensch and Heather Graves. William Livingston. Ian is just a constant contributor. Heather Graves too.
Heather Graves again.
Bella. You guys have been just Noel Baruso. Noel, you're fucking amazing. You guys are great, man. Thank you so much for donating. All this stuff goes into stuff we produce for you guys. It goes right back to you. I don't want you to think I'm paying any bills with that shit. Definitely not.
He's gonna buy himself a new glass eye. Old YKWD.
You guys, thanks for fucking donating to the show. We got a big news coming out. In November, we're doing a live podcast.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, boy.
We got a very special guest. Two. I just confirmed the second special guest. So it's going to be in November, the date for that. And we have a Riotcast stand-up show coming out. We have a date. Those 2 dates are coming out next week. So as soon as we announce this, get your tickets.
Where?
I can't tell, but it's around here.
I got you.
I
got
you.
We all look the same.
Okay.
I love when he does that. I love when he sings.
Step out the front door like a ghost into the fog when nobody notices the contrast of white on white.
Joe, we got that on the first take. I'm just going to take it again. I think we're going to do this back. Joe sounds good.
Yeah.
Lester Bangs would have loved that.
That's what I was thinking. Lester would be into that.
We're gonna definitely find that podcast from last week, but whatever. We did another podcast which was just as brilliant. So I'm going to try to get that other podcast, but if not, I I want to thank you guys for coming in. Chris, what do you got, man?
ChrisLamberth.com. Chris Lamberth on Twitter. That's Lamberth. I have a podcast called The Mundane Festival, and I'm going to be in San Francisco with Chris Hardwick at Cobb's. And in November, I'll be with him at the Carolina Theater in Durham. And I'm around.
Just around.
Just around. I'll tweet. And my dates.
Where did you meet Hardwick?
I worked with him at the Arlington Draft House in Arlington, Virginia.
Yeah.
And we worked at Levity, and then we did Caroline's, and then I did some dates with him in Philly and DC and Baltimore.
That's good.
Yeah.
Way to latch on to him.
I wouldn't say I'm latched on, but
I'm kidding.
Bobby.
I'm kidding, buddy. I love how serious you are. You're so dramatic.
I'm not dramatic, but I would love to have you on my podcast. So.
Nah, it's not going to happen.
Okay, well,
but
don't say that I didn't ask. I tried.
What? Who listens to your podcast?
I'm in a few states and a few countries. It's growing. I will.
10,000 people?
No.
5,000 people.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know, but it's
millions.
It's getting good. I'm gonna have 30 episodes.
What do you do? What do you talk about?
I talk about comedy. I talk about normal stuff.
Well, I'm asking what they talk. Podcasts are. I mean, Jesus Christ, we all do the same, don't we?
The same, but with a different vibe. And then I have guests on sometimes, but normally it's by myself. And then,
well, if I was on it, that'd be one of those times you have guests.
Yes, it would be. It would be good.
See how smart I was? Did you like that?
You're very smart, Bobby.
Thank you, buddy.
If nobody told you, I'm telling you.
I would be on your show.
Okay.
Not right away.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
It's fine.
Actually, talk to Apostle about it. But listen. Yeah, what do you got, Andrew? Besides everything.
Yeah. No, I'm going to be doing some stand-up dates. I got Foxwoods the 26th to the 28th of September, and then I'll be doing Caroline's the 3rd through the 6th.
That's Comics at Foxwoods.
Comics at Foxwoods.
Make sure you say that. Yeah, I had a good time last time we went there. Ryan, his father wasn't there, but it's it was good. Yeah,
Ryan's dad has been he's been challenging me to a basketball game for like the last 2 years, and then he always is like a broken elbow or something like that every time I go.
Yeah,
up there.
he actually breaks his elbow or snaps his Achilles.
Something is
just so he can have a legitimate He doesn't want to lie because he's not a liar, but he doesn't want to actually come through with the fucking bet.
But that'd be cool. Yeah, if people can come out. So Foxwoods
and check you out on what else?
Twitter is Andrew Schulz, SCHULZ, and my website is theandrewschultz.com.
So there was already an Andrew Schulz.
Somebody took Andrew Schulz.
Wow, is it a fan?
Nah, it's a web designer, so he's not giving it up.
Right? Yeah, no, he's not giving it up. Very talented, very funny, both you guys.
Thank you.
Stan Soder, what do you got, Monster Voice?
Calgary, Alberta.
Ugh.
Yeah! 26th through the 28th. A lot of Bret Hart references.
Oh, my God.
Going to be talking about Stu Hart in the dungeon. Come on out to the Laugh Shop. We're going to have a good time.
Is it really called the Laugh Shop?
I believe so. DanSoder.com. Is
right.
it? Or it's, I don't know. I looked at it's on DanSoder.com.
And you're going to be on the special YKWD show.
Fuck yes, I am.
Yes, you is. So,
I'm super excited for that.
Yeah, we'll be announcing that next week, I think. But go ahead, Joey, what do you got?
Oh, boy. Big one happening. August 25th and 26th, I'll be at City Steam in Hartford with our friend Mark Normand.
Are you going to be playing High-Lie in between sets?
In Hartford?
I don't think it's August, Joe, by the way.
Did I say August?
Yeah.
He did say that.
High-Lie.
I booked way out ahead. October 25th and 26th. Rocktober.
Yeah!
As Dan used to call it.
We're calling it. I never called it October. Okay?
You had to, right?
I never did that. We never had to do
damn
that.
it.
I love that you send people to August.
October.
And fucking
August 2014.
Chris.
October, you jerk.
I wish you. Why would you tell them? I would love it for people to go next year.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this Joe List show.
I've been waiting.
Some time.
You really took away the oomph from my fucking highlight joke that bombed.
Well, I mean, that one didn't even. You had several.
I just had a.
It made your Chicago $4 rent joke look like you were Carlin.
It just bombed twice. Has that ever happened?
Yeah,
I don't think we've ever had a twice bomb.
You got double the bombing.
I just fucking went off twice.
One joke, double the bomb.
You always got to check the fucking. You always got to check the bomb. It could go off again.
Oh.
Wow.
You
That's
jackals,
my new character.
Are you jackals done? I got a fucking career to try to.
What are you plugging? A gig in July of 2018?
I have a show the 14th of the 14th month in the year.
Guys, I'm promoting 2042 when whites will become the minority.
I will be opening for Chris Hardwick.
I have nothing.
Joe DeRosa has a show. Go ahead.
October.
This October.
You jerks. October.
It's my birthday month.
26th, your birthday month. What are you, a schoolgirl? Gee whiz. October 25th and 26th.
What are you, Christopher
you can see me
Walken
at
in that movie?
City Steam
City
in
Steam.
Hartford. Wonderful brewery and club. And
with Mark who?
Mark Normand is also on. Speaking
Who's
of Mark
headlining?
Normand, I'm headlining, you dum-dum.
Oh, no, because Mark's a headliner.
Yeah, he is. But, geez, what am I'm going to plug opening for Mark Normand?
It's not like you haven't plugged other stuff when you're opening.
Yeah, but not. I mean, you know, fucking whatever. Mark Norman and I also have a new podcast. It's out. It'll be out on iTunes. But
It's called No You Talk.
It's called Tuesdays with Stories. It's gonna be on iTunes.
Wait a minute, that's like Tuesdays with Murray.
Tuesdays.
Murray? Who's Murray?
Maury.
Tuesdays with Maury. But this
We
is-
say it Murray in Boston.
There's Tuesdays in Murray.
this is
Dude, it's
Tuesdays
Tuesday with
Stories.
Sully.
And it's real funny.
Is it? Is it really funny?
I think it's funny. And
Where
then,
Where is it located?
We do it at Stand Up New York.
Really?
So-
So are you on a network?
It's called Stand Up Labs. is the
Oh,
network.
boy.
So you're already on a network.
Yeah.
You're on another network other than
We've had this
Riotcast.
conversation 4 weeks in a row, you dum-dum.
Well, I like to do things in fours.
Sorry. And then if you want, October 16th, 18th, 22nd, and 23rd, you can see me front row at Pearl Jam. 4 nights, 4 out of 7 nights.
You're
It'll be
going
my
to
23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th.
You're
Pearl
going
Jam
to
shows.
You're actually promoting you going to a Pearl Jam
I
concert.
got front row seats for all 4. Fan
Why are you fucking doing that?
club. Because I want people to know that I fucking love that
Can we
band.
do that?
Yeah.
December 14th, I'll be at Barclays seeing Queens of the Stone Age. All right.
Do whatever
Hey,
we
this
want.
weekend I'll be in Las Vegas at the Mayweather Canelo fight.
I'll be eating- Oh, yeah.
Are you really going?
I'm
I
gonna go
went
to
to-
How did you
Vegas.
get tickets?
Oh, I didn't get tickets for the fight. I'll just be in Vegas.
Oh,
I went to
you
one of
fucking
those
jerk.
fights. Those are awesome.
I went to a
It was, like, it
Mayweather
was
fight
actually
before.
behind a gas station in Queens, but I saw 2 guys fight.
I was showing off my midget ass to 2 black chicks over in Brooklyn.
They started
when
grabbing
all
each
of a
other's
sudden
pants, slapping each other.
Shit ass.
the TV on the back of her fucking seat cushion had the fight on, so I was watching it.
I don't want to derail the train here, but I'm going to miss the spot. I got to run.
Yeah, okay. Well, don't run, walk, because I don't want you to get hurt.
Well, first I gotta pee because
All right, go ahead, pee.
I have pee.
Chris, what do you got?
I love you.
At Chris Scopo on Twitter. Playing in the Village anywhere, and if Bobby or Andrew needs a ride,
He
you
also
can
has
catch me.
a new line of boy shorts.
It's called Apple Bottom for men.
If anyone listens to this, I will do commercials for big asses on guys. So you know that.
He really does have the fucking. He has like the Brazilian mannequin butt.
Yeah, no, like that sells like the street clothes, like the hood clothes.
Yeah, when you go up 125th Street
exactly
and above.
It's the Harlem mannequin ass.
All right.
I'll be in Harlem showing off my ass.
Oh God!
The
Someone
10th,
get this guy a
12th,
pair of
and the
sweatsuit pants.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the oh fuck, what is it?
Well,
What's the material?
Velour?
Velour sweatsuit ass
He's
mannequin.
got like a light blue
Velour
under the
sweatsuit
butt.
mannequin ass.
If anyone
Someone
wants
get this
to
guy some
send
yoga
in-
pants.
Anyone wants to send in velour pants,
Fat
I
baby.
will wear them. I will wear pants. I am broke, so please
Oh,
send
that'd be
in.
hilarious if somebody
Someone
sent a
sent
pair of
yoga pants in.
If someone sends in yoga, will you wear them if somebody sends them in?
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
fucking
his
wear 'em.
Martin yoga pants
Dude.
would just be the best.
Oh, dude, just a picture of just your ass.
I'll be on I Like Girls Daily as well.
Are you
showing
really?
off my ass.
Oh, right. Well, you guys, make sure you check out. I'll see you later,
I
Joe.
gotta run. Thank you.
All
I
right,
love you guys.
Take it easy,
Goodbye.
buddy. Have a good set.
Peace, Joe.
I want to thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for coming down. You guys, it was really fun. If you guys want to check out my dates, RobertKellyLive.com for tour dates. Anything you need about me, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff's on RobertKellyLive.com. Make sure you go to my site on Riotcast. Watch our videos from there. We have videos every week that we put together, letting you know who's going to be on the upcoming show. Now that Kelly's gone, it's actually being done right. Correct, Chris?
That is correct.
That is correct. So make sure you go there. And what else the fuck do I got? Where's my shows, Chris?
You were going to be coming. I have it right here, actually, Bobby.
Yep. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I have to go to your schedule.
I would like you to. Wow,
Bobby
this
will
is
be
just
playing.
killing-
Okay, Bobby Kelly.
Yeah, me.
Will be September 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they're different shows, actually. So the 19th is the Midland by AMC with none other than Dane Cook in Kansas City, Missouri.
Yep.
The Riverside Theater with Dane Cook in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yep.
The Fox Theater with Dane Cook in Detroit, Michigan.
Yep.
Chicago Theater with Dane Cook, Chicago, Illinois. October 10th, 11th, and 12th, you will be going to be at Magooby's Joke House in Timonian, Maryland. The 17th, 18th, 19th, you were going to be at the Atlanta Improv in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
For one night only, Bobby Kelly, October 24th, is going to be at the Revel Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. That's the new one out there.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hotel room's sweet.
The hotel's great. The casino's great. They're a little fucking up. They're a little not uptight, but they're like, oh, he's doing a half and you're doing 45, and this lady lit me, and it was just like
I took a nice midnight Greyhound back to New York from Atlantic City. Oh man, that was scary.
Why didn't you rent a car?
This was before I started renting cars.
Well, Dan.
But now that I'm a Hertz Gold member.
Well, Dan, I have a car, and if you need a ride...
Oh, someone's put his hat in the ring to open for me.
God.
And we got the Revel Casino, and then
you were also going to be...
You're a Hertz Gold member?
At the Comedy Works in Albany, New York, the 25th and 26th.
Right.
You're going to be at Just for Laughs, St. John's, Netherlands, I believe.
Netherlands?
October 30th.
The Netherlands?
Or what's the... where are you going to be?
Did you hear what he just said?
No.
Yeah, he said he's going to be the Just for Laughs Netherlands.
St. John's in the Netherlands.
I saw the NL. Where is that?
New Orleans.
Oh,
Where is there an O
There's
in
not
fucking...
New Orleans either, you
NL.
fucking
Yeah,
you
dumb asshole.
NL is...
I thought it said N-O. New Orleans.
Netherlands
NL,
Antilles.
National League?
Netherlands Antilles. So I'm not the dumb one here.
Yeah, I don't even
is.
know what NL is.
I don't.
I know the National League.
Wait,
Baseball.
I know because the Giants are at the bottom of the NL West.
It's a Caribbean place, St. John's somewhere.
It's in St. John's.
Are you doing
Anyways,
island
that's
gigs?
enough gigs. I've got a lot of gigs coming up. So
And then December 14th, I'm gonna be in a principality off the coast of fucking Tanzania, dude. I'm doing a one-nighter.
I just got news today. Something really cool came up acting-wise in October.
You're going to play a Bond villain with a glass eye.
No.
Mr. Bond.
I'm very excited though, so I'll let you guys know when I can. But
No, what is it? Tell us.
I can't.
Why?
I
He
just
does this,
I can't.
Andrew.
I can't.
Yeah, well, jinx it, you're saying?
I believe in
I'm
that
like
shit.
that. Yeah, me too.
You know, I told somebody. Here's the deal. I told people all weekend about my special. You know, we're gonna be coming New York. It's coming in November. We're locking down a date at the over at the Minetta Lane Theater because we narrowed it down to one theater in November. I get a call today. Available only on one day in November, which is Comic Come Home, which I'm on, which my fucking management produces.
Yeah.
So I'd have to. It's just like.
Is this acting thing Sirens related?
No.
Okay.
No. But that's no. But I did that. That was great. Did you do it yet?
No.
Oh, it's great. Great show. There's a
What?
show coming out on USA Network.
It's funny.
Really
I read
funny.
for it, but it is
Fucking
fun. I didn't get it.
funny. Yeah.
I saw Josh there when I read.
Yeah, Josh got it.
Did he?
He got one.
He's incredible.
But that's a great show.
He's
but
incredible.
the one thing about Apostle that's great is that when they like you, you're in.
Yeah.
They're fucking Tom, Bardo, Leary, Serpico. When they see you and they're like, this guy's good, they'll bring you in. And they leave it. They leave it up to you to get the fucking part.
sure.
But they push for you. I love that. It's like that Sandler thing when he has his guys.
Yeah.
They take care of you, which I love. So, what's up, Darren? You gonna say something? Me and my friend Andrew, who are in with the Apostle Boys.
Oh, that's fine. I was just cast as Robin in the new Batman. So,
What?
Yeah, so there you go.
How are they gonna fit you?
I don't know.
In a leotard.
It's going to be weird. They're going with a reverse. They're reimagining the character as a big, lanky, unathletic sidekick.
You could play Bane when they
Okay. You went hard for a Venom reference in the comic book,
I'll
but
tell you
backed
why.
out of it.
I'll tell you why, because I know that Dan knows comic books, and I didn't
you for that one.
he was gonna fucking nail me.
I already had you dead to rights three times.
I saw Dan's steely eyes. He went, "Got you," and I went, "I'm
Keep
out."
going with the Bane. What do you got?
Listen, make sure.
You better go Tom Hardy Bane, or I'll eat you alive.
Make sure you follow all these motherfuckers on Twitter. Go to our shows. Let us know where you heard of them on the YKWD. Spread the word. We got stickers, posters, a bunch of shit coming out in November for that big show they're going to announce next week. I'll tell you who the special guest is. One of them. We got all this great shit coming down. We're going to be adding video. That's going to be every week on the show on Ustream. That's coming too. All thanks to the fans for donating. So keep those donations coming. Keep supporting our fucking sponsors. I really want you to support Hulu Plus, tweakedaudio.com. Buy your headphones. Get your free week at huluplus.com. Make sure you support DraftKings. That's DraftKings. And also, what's that? Enzyte.
Enzyte.
Yeah. Make sure you support our sponsors, Amazon.com. You guys are the best. Thanks for listening. And this is 2 hours and 24 minutes of fucking bullshit you just listened to. So thank us. We hope you enjoyed your cube, your car, your truck, your fucking shitty desk that you sat at all day, or the dumb train ride, or the ride to work. We hope we made it a little bit easier listening to us bullshit about sucking dick, some comedy, and busting each other's balls. Take it easy, guys.